Good afternoon, one and all. It's a very, very interesting afternoon, of course. Today is surely the day when we secure European football. We will do that whatever happens. We did that last time. But what particular flavour of European football? That's the question. I want the Europa League. My old man's here, Dorset Dano, as he's known, particularly in Dorset, actually. You don't want the Conference League, do you, mate?
Absolutely not.
No.
It's not proper European football. It's like the Intertoto Cup. Trevor Sinclair summed it up when he was talking on Talk Sport during the week. When he was asked where his medal was, he said, "I haven't a clue." So it didn't mean much to you then? No, not really.
Well,
so that sums it up.
Yeah, well, in fact, if I remember the Intertoto Cup, I think it actually had almost two tiers, and there were two finals. I think there were actually two winners, if I remember it correctly, of which we were possibly one. I might not have remembered it correctly at all. Right, obviously we are 2 minutes away from the lineups being revealed. What are you hoping to see today?
I'm hoping to see us play the way that we were playing 3 or 4 games ago. If we play like we played against
on the lineup specifically.
Specifically on the lineups, I want to see Ogbonna and Dawson at the back. I hope that we're going to go 4-4-2 or 4-2-3-1. I don't want us to play a back 3. I think they're only going to have Ings up front, probably with Redmond backing him up because I think Adams is injured. So I don't think we should go the more defensive 3-5-2 or however you want to draw it up. I think we should have a back 4.
Okay, well, I think I don't know. Normally, Gio's obviously doing this job, and he has a little steer on what the team might be. I don't know. I'm going to refresh my browser as soon as the clock strikes 3, and then we're going to find out. Particularly, I just want to say a massive hello to everybody in the chat. Dave, I'm missing you too, and the boats, mate. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. I'm sure you've got a beer in hand. I mean, it's a great day because the fans are back today. It's so significant in many ways, in terms of the European qualification, in terms of fans being allowed back, in terms of football almost returning to normal. It returns to normal, and then we finish, and it shuts down. Right, I'm going to go and refresh the browser just quickly. Are you confident for today?
Very. I think Southampton have got nothing to play for. Hardly any of them are going to be involved in the England squad, so they haven't got to make their presence felt there. It's only Ward-Prowse. I'm a little bit disappointed with Ward-Prowse. I know he's very good on the free kicks and corners, etc. But he doesn't seem to influence games in the way that, for instance, Declan does, even though Declan plays much further back. Ward-Prowse, to me, tends to be a more peripheral figure in games. And I hope that's true today. It'll be interesting to see whether they play their pressing game, which they were very successful with at the start of the season. And then, of course, Leicester caught them out big time. And they haven't played it very much since, or not that I'm aware of anyway.
Well, you know some Southampton fans because obviously you don't live a million miles away. That has changed their tactics, have they?
I believe so. I don't keep that close to it. Bournemouth is the side that most of the people around here tend to support now. 10 years ago, it was a bit different. It was Southampton because at that time, Bournemouth were in the 3rd or 4th tier. But lately, people have migrated more towards Bournemouth and they've stuck with them.
I've got the team. You ready for the team?
I'm ready for the team. Who's in goal?
There's an omission. Well, Fabianski's in goal, which is obviously good news. We've got Soufal clearly playing at right back. We've got Dawson and Ogbonna and Cresswell. So the defence remains the same, obviously a change in goal. Rice and Souček. And then there's a change. Who do you think's missing?
Well, I've read the banner at the bottom.
Okay. Oh, there you go. Fair enough. I'll tell you what, Charlie's passed. Okay, well, we'll put it in. Some people don't even see that banner.
I'm not disappointed, to be honest.
You're not disappointed?
No.
So you've got Bowen in for Benrahma?
Yeah, I think what says it all for me in the last game was everybody was saying how well Benrahma played, but he played for 70 minutes. We scored 1 goal. He came off. We scored 2.
Oh, controversial. Is it? Is it enough said? He set one of our goals up. Surely it's a bit harsh.
He set one of our goals up, but the real playmaker in that goal was Antonio, who made something out of nothing on the left wing, burst through. Souček played a good ball in, and it then went across to Ben Rama, and his job was relatively easy. It wasn't a Kevin De Bruyne pass or anything. Souček's late run meant that he had quite an easy job, in my opinion.
So, Fair enough. So I'll just run through it again. We've got Fabianski, Soufal, Dawson, Ogbonna, Cresswell, Declan Rice, captain, of course, Thomas Souček, Jim Bowen, who won? Pablo Fornals, a.k.a. El Fornicator, Jesse, the Lingards, I don't know that, and Michael Antonio. Substitutes are Darren Randolph, relegated to the bench. Not really relegated, is he, to be fair? He was surprised to start, I think. Issa Diop, Ryan Fredericks, Ben Johnson, Fabian Balbuena, Mark Noble, Andrei Yarmolenko, Saeed Benrahma, and Mipo Odebeko. That's the West Ham team. So you're happy with that? You're happy with the bench? Happy with what you see in there?
Well, it's interesting. Noble's in there, so he's obviously now back to probably nearly full fitness. Benrahma's obviously going to be first change unless we have an injury, and Benrahma probably will do better at the end of games in the same way that Bowen did, because he'll come on as fresh legs against hopefully a tired and disinterested Southampton side who are already 2 down. So that's what I'm hoping for.
Okay, I'm going to tell you now. I'm going to tell you the Southampton lineup. You ready?
I'm ready.
Of course you are. McCarthy, Walker-Peters, Ben Derrick. I never know how to say the bloody thing. Vestergaard, Sally Sue. That's one of my favourite Buddy Holly songs, actually. Ward-Prowse, Diallo, Armstrong, Minamino. We call him Minion. Danny Ings, and as you suggested, Nathan Redmond. I was surprised to see that, to be perfectly honest with you, but clearly you weren't.
Well, which Nathan Redmond will turn up? Did you say?
I think there's only one. I think they've only got one called Redmond.
Yeah, I know, but they have one who can affect games, who turns up in about 1 in 10 Southampton games, and then the other one tends to be anonymous, and he's the one that Pep Guardiola sort of shakes by the shoulders and tells him, you're a much better player than that. Interesting. So where's what's his name? The ex-Arsenal guy.
The ex-Arsenal guy. Well, I'll tell you who's on the bench for Southampton: Forster, Stevens, Ferry, Romo. You know the guy.
Yeah, Romelu.
Just Gineppo, Theo Walcott, Teller.
Oh, there you are. I'm surprised Walcott's not in their side, and I'd be far more worried if he was starting in their side than having Redmond up front, personally.
Lundulu? Is that how you say it?
I haven't a clue.
Obafemi. Look, we should have enough within us to do this. I'm just going to pop over to the chat and just see how confident everybody is right now. Someone's asking, Kevin, you're asking, is West Ham on TV? As I understand it, it's on Sky 1. If I'm wrong, please do feel free to correct me in the chat. I don't want to send you on a wild goose chase, but as I understand it, West Ham are on Sky 1 today. So everything else on BT Sport, Sky Sports, that sort of thing. Woody, Alan, let's just bring Alan in here. So Che Adams is injured, which is handy. Romu's return is good for them. So glad he's only on the bench. Welcome, Alan.
Well, the thing about
hold on, let's bring Alan back here, because Alan is based in Southampton. They're not confident at all. He's our roving reporter in Southampton.
Oh, jolly good. Well, the thing about Romelu, I think he's been out for about 3 or 4 months. So, how effective is he going to be? I can't remember if he played, came on as a sub in the last game or not. But, we really should beat Southampton and beat them comfortably today. I think they're a very poor side. It's interesting that McCarthy's back, because hasn't Forster been playing recently as well? I seem to remember.
I don't think Forster played in the last game, actually. Not that I remember. We're going to get on to the bet. We're going to get the bet out. Now, normally, we make it up as we go along, but I've been given instruction. The bet has been done. And I'm going to tell you what the bet is. Now, all you have to do to qualify for this bet, which I can tell you now yields £145, is repeat the phrase that I've not yet made up actually. Yes, I have. That I've not yet made up. Type it in the chat, and then you qualify. And if the bet comes in, then we'll pick one of you lucky people. It's only happened once this season. I do warn you. Don't start booking a holiday yet or anything like that. We'll only give it to one person. Here's the bet: West Ham to win. West Ham to score in both halves. Ward-Prowse to get a card, and any West Ham player to be booked. That's West Ham to win. West Ham to score both halves. Ward-Prowse card, any West Ham player to be booked. I'm going to say a phrase in a second. It's usually rude. I don't think it is rude today, in all honesty, because my old man's there. I don't want to be told. I don't want to smack bum again.
It's not going to involve minions, is it?
It's not going to involve minions, no, but it is going to involve the name of a Southampton player. Put the name in the chat, and then you qualify. If bet comes in, somebody, one of you lucky people in the chat, is going to win 145 smackaroonies. Actually, a smackarooni's a kiss, right? You're not winning 145 kisses, 145 pounds, Raheem Sterling. The phrase is going to be a play on the Southampton's name, which is going to be, tell us all about it. There you go. Tell us all about it, but get the spelling right. As soon as somebody puts the correct spelling up, I'll pop it up on screen. Okay, how you feeling now? You've seen both teams. Still confident?
Yep, absolutely. I like Fabianski being in the side, although Randolph, I think, is probably in the top 2 or 3 substitute goalkeepers in the league, as far as I'm concerned. I'm happy. I liked seeing Bowen in there. I thought he did well when he came on, and I think we're in for a good showing from Lingard. I think he'll be definitely wanting to impress, and I think he'd be a good bet for man of the match.
Well, I think so as well. That is what you got to write. Copy Sam. Tell us all about it, and you qualify for £145 should the bet come in. Right, that's the bet bit done. That's good. We'll get back to the live chat in just a second. On the Lingard thing, I think he has got numerous motivations for this one. He wants to sign for West Ham. He's going to want to finish with a flurry. If he wants to prove himself to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he's going to want to do exactly the same, because obviously his form dipped a little bit. He's going to want to have a good game. And then most importantly, he's going to want to impress Gareth Southgate. Now, I think the dynamic of having an extra, is it 3 places in the squad? It was a 23-man squad. He can now pick 26-man squad. I think that eases the pressure on Southgate somewhat, particularly with the Grealish thing and the Lingard, that he might be able to sort of not upset anybody. However, no one's going to be certain of their, I say nobody, Harry Kane, Maguire, to a certain extent, Declan Rice. Some will be certain of their place, but there will be many that won't. And Lingard ain't going to be one of them, so he will definitely want to finish on a high today. What were you shaking your head at?
No, I think Lingard's nailed on to come in. I think he hasn't played that much football. Admittedly, last few games he's been off of the incredibly high standard that he set in his first 10 games for us. But no, I think he's in because he's never let Southgate down. He hasn't had a hard season. And, he does several things for Southgate. So I think he's definitely in. I think the player who might be playing for his place today is Ward-Prowse. But no, I think Lingard's definitely in. The trouble is, going back to what I said about Ward-Prowse earlier, he's a quiet player, a bit like Souček in some ways, but he doesn't dominate games and he doesn't have the effect that Souček has at either end. Obviously, he does with his free kicks and corners, but I think Ward-Prowse is going to struggle to get into the team. The one thing that goes in his favour, of course, is that he's not injured. If Grealish and Maddison had been fit all season, and if Maddison hadn't been such a plonker, I think Ward-Prowse would be struggling. But I think he probably will still get into the squad.
Yeah, I don't know, but I do think it puts pay to the suggestion that Southampton will have their their slippers on, whatever, their sun cream out or whatever.
They're on the beach.
They're on the beach. They'll be rubbing their sun cream in their slippers, as the old saying goes. That old classic. So I do think Ward-Prowse will be very much playing for his place. I expect a really big game from Antonio today. I think Antonio takes a couple of games to get going. I think because he was going so late into the previous game and obviously scored the late goal, I think we may well. I don't know why I've started calling it Wolves Antonio, because for the first part of that, because he went off, didn't he? I think that's the game he came off in. But that was he
was unplayable for that 35 minutes that he was on.
He
could have had a hat trick easily, and Cody was Bolly playing or not? I can't remember. But Cody's an excellent centre half, and he was absolutely tying him and the rest of their back line in knots.
He killed it. He killed Cody in the first fixture, of course, as well. Earlier on in the season. So I am expecting Wolves Antonio today. I
want to see him though doing what Ancelotti's told Calvin Lewin to do, and that is to stay within the sort of the middle of the pitch. I was praising Antonio earlier for the work that he did on the left wing for our first goal, because he did tremendous there. But I don't want to see him out on the left wing. I don't want to see him on the right wing. I want to see him in the middle. I mean, how often have we seen this season where he's broke down one of the wings and then gone across the ball? He gets frustrated. There's nobody there. The person who's supposed to be there is him.
Yeah. That's right, isn't it? It's okay. Well, listen, I mean, Gio often alludes to that. He certainly doesn't like to see him out wide too much anyway. Jake is wondering, where is Benrahma? Jake, Benrahma is on the bench today, dropped for Jarrod Bowen. It appears, well, not appears, it's the truth. Anyway, the ticker tape is running across the bottom of the screen, my friend, courtesy of Charlie, who's running around in a hamster wheel behind the scenes. He'll be here for the watch along. Please do stick with us for the watch along. That's going to be interesting today. Don't forget, the game is on Sky One. Mute Sky One. Listen to Charlie. Scottish West Ham fan here. We'll be buzzing today. We can shove the words of our critics back down their throats. Come on, you irons, says Carl Tate. There we go. Leave your scores. We'll do scores in a little bit, okay? Well, we're going to get some comments in just a second. Before we go to the comments as well, so we're going to do comments, then we're going to do that thing that we do, which is You Heard It Here First, if you remember. So you can think of You Heard It. You can start us off with You Heard It Here First. Think of something sort of outlandish and unlikely. But
Kufal to score his first goal with a header from the near post.
All right, you can have that one. Right, okay. No, stop the scores. Chris, I know you've asked, do I see Benny here next season? We'll deal with that in another video. Mike's late. He says, hi, gang. Sorry I was late. It's just finishing the Sunday roast. Oh, lovely. Sounds nice, Mike. Sounds nice. Right, listen here. Seaside Hammer just wants to say, which would back you up in what you were saying, which is that let's remember it was 1-1 when Bowen came on for Benrahma against West Bromwich Albion, which is pretty much what you were saying earlier, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There you go. Yep. Yes, he says. It's a yes, definitely. Look, Benrahma has. Hold on. Sorry, Alan. I know you get Sonner a lot. As confirmed, transfer to there's a transfer to be announced after the match, but it's not a big one. So it's a very small player. Nobody tall. Interesting. Maybe we sign Josh Cullen back. Could be something like that anyway.
That wouldn't be a bad one, but I don't think it's going to happen because Anderlecht are going to be in the Europa League next year, and he's talking about looking forward to catching them against us.
And so are we. Okay, John, I've got you, mate. Nobes to come on and score to equal Di Canio's record. You heard it here first. What have we got here? It's more Noble. Noble will come on before the end of the match. I think that is highly likely, by the way.
If we're winning easy, he'll definitely bring him on. There's no doubt about it. He may even bring him on if we get a penalty.
Yeah. Eric says we will sign Messi. El Fornicador goal today, Gary. I think that is possible. He can sometimes. He can shoot. Well, he does. He often shoot. He just often misses. But sometimes he can shoot on target, and sometimes it trickles into the goal. Okay, let's get this sorted out. Gonzo, your old man's hair is better than yours. You heard it here first. I haven't heard it here first. Everyone says it all the time. That's not even his hair. That's a Brillo pad. Can't you see? For goodness sake, Paul. I mean, come on. Moyes' contract to be announced. Possibly, actually.
I don't think so. I think that Moyes' contract, he wants to make sure we're in the Europa League. It just puts him in an even stronger position. So I don't think that'll be today.
I like that. Gary Charles, morning, Faulty. Morning, Major. I do like that. I'm so nervous of bottling the Europa League. You didn't hear that there first, by the way. That's not you heard it here first. Just thought. Alan said, I thought Gio was looking well. Edward, last minute missile from the forehead of Craig Dawson to make it 1-0 West Ham. Edward, you heard it here first.
I hope not.
True Cockney diet bread. I'm so jealous of the fans that are going. Hopefully it turns out to be a great day. I think they're having a nice time, mate. I really do. Then lots of questions. Why has Ben Rama been dropped? We don't know. He didn't phone me. David Moyes did not phone me and tell me, but he definitely has been dropped. Carlton Cole is the transfer we're going to announce. You definitely heard that here first. People are angry.
If it's a small transfer, surely it's Joe Cole.
Yeah, probably. There's a lot of people upset about Ben Rama. It has to be said. I don't think it's fair to say that. Is it fair to say? I think my own opinion is that Moyes doesn't fancy him. I think that's clear. It's quite clear when he likes a player, because he plays a lot and he can't wait to. I was going to say pull him off. That's the wrong. He would have to really like him to do that. Adam agrees with you, sir.
Sensible man.
Gonzo, thoughts on Benny? I just did. I think I just said that. I would have played him in this game. I think he's been. Last 3 games, I think he's been really good. I'd have definitely played him. I think he brings something else. I said, didn't I? I definitely said, yeah. I wouldn't have taken him off in the last game. I thought there are other players more worthy have been taken off than him. That being said, Pat. It's a good haircut, Pat. By the way. That being said, as many times I've learned over this season, I see a lineup and I'm not so sure, and then Moyes wins the game and he proves me wrong. This may well be the best line up for the game. Gonzo, thoughts on Benny McCarthy? Well, I'm delighted to see him playing in goal for Southampton today.
Yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it?
Because you just don't even have to shoot very hard. Either side.
Well, he would block away. Yeah, he would block up half the goal, wouldn't he?
He would. Actually, that's a really good tactic. And actually, he's so big, they don't need 2 goalkeepers on the bench. Because Benny McCarthy looks like he's eaten 2 goalkeepers, really, doesn't he?
No, I think the problem would be reinforcing the bench so that it didn't break.
Rebecca, she'd have started on Ben Rama. You've heard it here first. Rebecca wants to fight Ben Rama. She'd have started on Ben Rama, and Moyes wants to bring him off. Can't believe you write in and say something like that. Beckster, the old Beckmeister. Thanks, Gonzo. Good to see you laugh and smile like the old days. Thank you very much, Pat. I'm enjoying myself. I am massively, massively looking forward to this game, which is on Sky One. Why am I promoting Sky? I'm not. I don't care. I don't like Sky. Watch it other ways if you can. I'm just saying that's where you'll find it. What else have we got? Hold on. Let's read this. It's gone. Oh, stop it. You're all typing too quickly. I don't get a manager who doesn't like a player. He goes to buy him. Well, look, I'll just stop you there. I'm not sure he bought him. We're not sure. Many of us here are not sure that he bought him. Don't forget, sorry, just Doug's there. Hello, Doug. Hope you're well, my friend. Tell us all about it. Just so as you know, tell us all about it. You have to type that to qualify for today's bet, which yields £145. Oh, look at this. Guys, I'm off for Sunday roast at Duke's Pub. Chicken, beef or lamb. I do like lamb is my favourite. Lamb is my favourite. But a bit of, Gatesy, a bit of beef, mate. A bit of sort of rare beef.
Yeah, definitely not chicken.
No, not with a roast.
Out of those 3, no.
Game is on Sky Zone. Sky Zone. Anyway, well, let's what we got here. Alan, different Alan. Bowen probably deserves to start, but Lingard should have been dropped on the form he has shown the past couple. Look, I sort of agree with that, but if Moyes wants to side him, he can't drop him, because I wouldn't be surprised if the agreement was, let's say 4 or 5 teams were all in for Lingard, right? They must have all had to promise that he would get first team football, he'd play every game. I'd imagine Moyes would have done that, even though we didn't do it to the Chelsea centre-back whose name escapes me at the moment. But it's very, very different.
Tamori.
No, I think I heard it a few days ago. Sorry, excuse me. So, laughed at my own joke. Terrible. Good choice. Gonzo, yeah. Your Gonzo classic. No! That's not good. I wanted to sign him. That's not good at all. Anyway, right. I think it's is it score time? Would you sign Lingard or Pereira? Personally, Pereira, but that's my unpopular opinion. I don't think it's that unpopular, mate.
No, I don't think it's unpopular. Pereira is outstanding player.
Yeah, if we would imagine him taking our free kicks and corners as well, we'd have real options. Right, okay. Let's have your scorelines. Right, let's have your scoreline, classic Gonzo.
I had predicted 3-0, but I'm now going to go for 4.
Really?
Yeah.
How much you drunk today?
A couple of glasses of water. I'm going to start on the London Pride in a few minutes. Something
in the water. Gary says 2-0. Right, this is where I have to go. There you go. I'm clicking them up now. I'm quick. Not quick enough, obviously. Not quick enough. Rebecca says 2-0. Where's Sam? Sam's gone there. 2-1. We'll go goal down. Nervy first half. 2 goals coming in the second half. Mike.
No, that one destroys your bet.
Major. Fonte. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you don't know. Oh, 2-2 from Mark David.
Still get Europa League with that.
Yes. Just win, says Brian. The professor we call him. Oh dear. A bit boring, but it's enough for Europa League. Is the 1-1. Oh, this is a name.
Come on,
we know this fella. He's on all the time. He's just changed he's made his name longer. 3-0 Cresswell hat-trick. Now that is the score prediction, and you heard it here first. Anthony, 2-1 West Ham. Squishy. Is that a duck?
So have you changed your mind on your scoreline?
I can't remember what mine was. I think I said 3-0.
Yeah, I think you did.
I'll stay with 3-0, just like Squishy. Hold on, we just had Squishy. Actually, that doesn't sound right, does it? I'm surprised I made it to the video in time. I don't care how we win. I just want us to win, said Rebecca, who just posted that we'll win 2-0. One of them's a lie. A Lingardinho hat-trick incoming. That's Jose. Oh no, he's not working now, is he? He's got work for the summer. I'm with Retro Gonzo. Excellent. There we go. There's Stevie Boy 5-2. What else we got? Squishy's back. My duck is legendary. It is indeed. I wasn't totally. I think it's an Aylesbury duck, Squishy. If I'm looking at it, to be fair. There's Martin. Where's Martin gone? Martin, listen.
Of course, they don't realise you're a duck expert, do they?
I am a duck expert. I just used to keep ducks. Anyway, that's another story. I'm going to say a big thank you to Martin. Right, Martin here. He's my mate. Martin came up to my house this week and drove all the way up from Devon and helped me. He was hanging doors in my house. He was painting my banister. He came up to help me out because he knew I was in a pickle trying to do up the house. He's a bloody good man. And today he sent me a very funny video, which it was not rude, actually. It's just a funny video. There we go. Right, okay. What else we got here? Oh, you heard it here first. Hold on. Sorry, Gatesy. Listen, next time you want to do that, message me, because this goes... You might have messaged me, actually. Let me just see if Gatesy did message me. No, someone else has, though. Right. Gonzo, can you please give my daughter Libby a shout-out for a player of the match performance? Yeah, of course, I know. Yes, we spoke about on the phone. Libby, your dad was speaking about you on the phone, mate. You know, honestly, you've done so well. My daughter played yesterday. She scored. Did you score yesterday, Gonzo Classic Retro?
No, I was with my pipe and slippers.
Of course. Anyway, Libby, well done. Your dad's a good guy as well. In fact, your dad, I messaged your dad the other day. I broke my washing machine. It's like I'm useless. I keep on using all my West Ham contacts to help me out, and he talked me through on the phone fixing my washing machine, which I did. Anyway, there you go.
Well done, Libby.
Well done on a sterling performance. Fabianski get 2 goals and steal Alisson's limelight. He will put him in his place, won't he? What's going on here? They're showing the Man City game on Sky One. Don't say that. Don't say that. Well, you can say that. It's not true, is it?
Why would they be showing that? There's nothing on it.
Libby, everyone is very happy for you. Very happy for you. Oh, this is another one. Okay, this is more success. She's killing it. Well, he was very proud of you when he spoke to me on the phone, and he's clearly very proud of you today. And as Rash Capybara says, nice job, Libby. That's an interesting fish. Hold on. I'm not sure about this. So let's sort of talk. Anyway, we're getting to the end of the show, I feel. We are getting to the end of the show. I'm going to be handing over to Charlie really soon. I don't know if he's. Would you like to join us a second, Charlie? We can't hear you. See, I'm glad you tested it. This is why. No, we still can't hear you. We're going to wait. Charlie says he's got his West Ham top on.
Come in, Charlie.
Peter says we're still on Sky One, guys. So thank you very much indeed. A few people are confirming it's Sky One. We still can't hear.
Why it worked earlier and then didn't work now? I haven't touched anything.
It is working now, Charlie. You're now.
I know. Everyone can hear me complaining. I know.
Hello. Hey, Clips. How are you, Clips? Libby is deciding we're into the full time. That's absolutely right. I wonder if she'll feature in the commentary at all. Anyway, right. Okay, we're gonna go. Charlie, I'm going to leave you to it. But is everything all right? Are you all geared up? Are you all set up?
I'm ready. I'll show you what I've got, Gonzo. I'll show you how ready I am.
Because this is a watch along. You have to stay here on this channel.
This is as ready as we got. Right. So we've got a cup of tea, which with a big spoon because there were no teaspoons left.
Do you take the spoon out before you sip the tea?
Nah. Can't be asked.
Okay. You can get the water out your nose.
Which means could you come on at half time because I'm going to need to pee. That's guaranteed. Okay. Peace to resistance. You ready for this? I don't know if you're ready for this. I've got 4 Greg's Own milk chocolate caramel shortbreads. Now, will I eat them all? Will I not eat them all? I don't know. You'll have to watch and find out.
Yeah, absolutely. Will you eat them all before half time? That's really the question.
The chances are high.
Do you need to go and then come back in to bring your your graphics up, or can we just go?
You can just go. You can. In fact, I'll go away so you can say goodbye properly because All
right. And you need a wee at half time.
Yeah.
You need a wee at
If you could come on at half time, that'd be really good. Thank you.
I will come and relieve you at half time, Charlie.
That's all I've ever wanted. It's all I've ever.
Only for you, my friend. Only for you. Oh my goodness. Right. Okay. Will you be relieving yourself at half time?
None of your business.
Bloody hell. Right. You bugger off. Thank you for joining me. Go on. You go. I'll remove you from the chat. I could do that. Yeah. Au revoir. Au revoir. He was probably going to. I had to cut him off. He probably would have said something nasty after au revoir. Listen, thank you very much for helping me out. You all helped me out. There's no Gio here today. Obviously, it's like carrying a weight around my neck with the old man there. So thank you very much in the chat. You've kept me entertained. You've given me lots and lots of stuff to talk about. Enjoy the game. I think it's going to be a good game. We'll all enjoy it. Right, my mate Nick's coming over. He's bringing a spag bowl as well. It couldn't be any better. Right, Charlie, I'm off. You get rid of me. Do your stuff.
Thank you very much, Gonzo. Appreciate it. Thank you, Dorset Dano, as well, for rocking up. Welcome, everyone, to the Hammers Chat Watch Along. And for the last time this season, we would like to thank Stuart Morris Accountants, your accounting professional. Based in Ilford, you need personal, you need business, whatever you need, they are there to serve you. Here, because a West Ham fan put us in touch. Thank you very much, Stuart Morris Accountants. And hello, everybody. Welcome to the final watch along of the season. It's West Ham United. It's Southampton. A point gets us in the Europa League, and it's not just me. okay? Because you can't do something of this stature without a guest, because I would be lost without him. It's my co-host from Two Spanners, One Hammer. He's in an office. It's Ray Boreham. Ray, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 means you are not confident, 10 means you are more confident about this than anything you ever have been. How confident are you that we are getting Europa League by the end of today?
10 out of 10. Like, I have no worries whatsoever, because I just think Southampton's on the beach. They're ready to go. Oh, cracker. So I think, I don't have any issues. I think we at least will get a point. At least we'll get a point, you know. And guess where I am today, Charlie? Can you guess?
Well, you're in. Hang on, you're in some sort of office, but it's not your usual office. Your usual office has a lot of vibes. This looks like the office of like the security office in the club. Am I close? Oh
no.
Go on.
I'm in Coyote Ugly Birmingham today.
Oh my, okay. Is this what Coyote Birmingham looks like? Interesting.
Well, the office does. It's not like the Ray Studio office in Liverpool.
Fair. I'm going to ask the chat. 1 is not confident at all. 10 is the most confident you've ever been in anything. How confident are you that at the end of the day, West Ham will have Europa League football confirmed? Confirmed.
How confident do you feel?
I'm actually very confident. I'm like a solid 8 or something, maybe more. Like, I think if we needed the win, this is what I said on the watch along last time. If we needed the win, then I would have been absolutely bricking it, because everything is riding on it. A victory is necessary. The fans there for the first time. It would have been a big thing. Whereas in a situation where we only need a draw, I think it's such an easy game to motivate the players for. I think, weirdly, us needing a draw, I'm more confident we're going to do very, very well and get a big win than I am if we needed a win. It's weird. I don't know. I think that makes sense. I don't know.
I totally agree. I think, I just think sorry. Let me just decline that.
Big boy bangers.
Yeah. Let me just turn. I don't know. Stop. I'm going to answer it. Hello to Charlie.
She got it.
She's phoned me.
I've got the sound working.
Hello. You all right? How are you?
It's Charlie.
Well, I'm facing a wall cowboy accent.
Let me know when you're done.
You're done. She phoned me out to tell me she's got the sound working.
I'll tell you what, you take that phone call, and then when you're done, you can just wave at me. Okay?
All right.
There we go. It's just what the watch along, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new around here, this is the sort of professionalism we like to bring. I'm very confident. I'm more confident in a big victory, seeing as we only need a draw, than I would be if we didn't need to. Let's see how confident you lot are, though. This is an important question. Scrolling back up to see all the numbers, because my God, was the chat moving fast. 6-4-1 Ings will get a goal and a shot winner for last week contract in Europe, but Miggsy's still very confident. Look at that. 8, 7, 9, 8, 8, 10. There's a lot of confidence in the chat so far. I think the thing is, it's only a point. And Southampton are one of the teams who have conceded the most amount of goals this season, which to me, again, indicates good, because we can score. On our day, we can score. And Southampton, although they play a sort of condensed style of football, they are sort of semi-counter-attack. Tim King, me. You, Tim King. Although they play a condensed style of football, that doesn't really suit us. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Moyes is very confident, 11 out of 10. That's what you like to hear from the manager. Although they play a condensed style of football, correct me if I'm wrong, I think we drew against them earlier in the season. I might be wrong about that. But, I can't wait to see everyone. I can't wait to see everyone on the boats next season. It'll be very good. I know Gio's there today, but not for me today, but soon. And it'll be a good old time. It'll be a grand old time. I just think it's going to work out for us. They don't have necessarily anything to play for, but if they win, they'll go like up to 12th, and if they go down, it's 17th. There's money. There's money in between those hills, and so that's interesting to me. I think there's enough for us to do something here. Rebecca is letting us know that there are now officially links in the Discord. So, hey, if you want to watch the match itself, because we won't be showing it here, because otherwise YouTube will come and will blap us with a big old gun. And there's a link in the Discord. I might actually have to use that thinking about it, because I don't know where West Ham's playing. Ray.
Yes, Charlie.
Ben Rama not starting. How do you feel?
Yeah, I'm a bit gutted for him. I don't know what Moyes is thinking. I don't know if Moyes is holding him back on purpose for next season, or whether he just doesn't rate him. I'm a bit confused on that. Now the team we've got, Bowen on the other side.
Yeah.
It's pretty standard. Fornals is an unsung hero. Hey, Dave. I'm the more I like that, the more I see him Fornals, the more I like, and I just think he's going to get better.
I really like him as well, to be fair.
Yeah, him between Bowen, I think they're two quite similar players, so they can just come on and off and switch it out.
Yeah, I think it's. I would say it's disappointing, but only in terms of I think he's been better than Bowen of late. But Bowen did come on and he created it was his through ball which found the corner which Ogbonna ended up heading in.
Yeah.
So it's not like he had a bad game by any stretch of imagination. I think it's just disappointing because again, I feel like we're struggling to get any sort of form out of him. Really, you can't get the traction if you keep subbing him off or taking him off or whatever. And to be fair, I mean, end of the season, so realistically, West Ham game, Red Button Sky. There we go. We are on Sky One as well. We're getting told. Thank you very much. That means I definitely won't be using the link in the Discord.
I will. Fuck 'em.
There we go. Yeah, I feel like there's a how do I word it? Like, it's the end of the season, so ultimately you can't get any form together anyway because season's going to be finished. Donezo. Nothing happening after this. However, it's frustrating that he does keep coming out every single time. It's clear Moyes doesn't rate him. It is what it is. I personally would have started him, but at least we have someone like Jared Bowen in the wings who, again, although I don't think has been great for a while, was good in the last performance and we know has the work rate. And that's the thing. I wouldn't drop Fornals because Fornals has the work rate. And like you say, I really like Fornals, man.
Yeah.
I think actually out of most players in our team, Fornals is one of the few I would go, he could go to a bigger team and be a huge success as well. I think there's just got more to come from. I think it's just more to come from.
Do you reckon he's going to get into the Spanish team?
Probably not. But I think at some point he will. I just don't think yet. I think he's one of those people who he could do over time, say in 2 years' time if he continues to be in the team. Because I mean, he puts in such much hard work, right? That you could only imagine just dropping him in a national team would be very, very useful. But I don't think as of yet. Woody Allen. Says, thank you. I knew you'd do it. So I knew you'd do it. I'm based in Southampton, Charlie, and fans here are not confident they fear Bowen more than Ben Rama. That's actually interesting. Thank you, Alan. Interesting one. But then again, I always find it weird when I do opposition. I go on opposition channels fairly, not regularly, but when they ask, I'll go on, and they're always shook of Antonio, and I'm looking at them like, why? I get it, but I'm always confused that that's the player they pick out. So fair. Good calls from Fornals on the Spanish teams. That's Ian Mears. Ian's a big fan of yours. He just thinks you've got it up here. So let's play, right? Here we go. These are the subs. So actually, if you've not seen the lineups, I'll run through them very quickly. Fabianski, Kufal Dawson Ogbono Cresswell, Rice Souček, Fornals, Bowen, Lingard, Mikel Antonio versus McCarthy, Walker-Peters, Bednarak, Vestergaard, Thor, Salisu, Ward-Prowse, Diallo, Armstrong, Minamino, Ings, and Redmond. But importantly, this is West Ham's bench. Randolph, Diop Balbuena, Johnson Fredericks, Noble, Benrahma, Yarmolenko, Odebeko. We're going to do sub-bingo, ladies and gentlemen, but we're switching it up. This time, we will not make a prediction of when Moyes will make his first substitution. It will be what will Moyes' last substitution of the season will be. You can give me a minute and who it will be. I will still say it will be 69 minutes Benrahma for Bowen and he'll only make one substitution. Ray, what do you think will be Moyes' last substitution of the season?
Well, I'm a bit shocked about our sub bench.
Go on. Talk to me.
We've only got one keeper.
I know, it's wild, isn't it? We've got, I mean, don't get me wrong, we've still got 2 right backs and 2 centre backs, but we do only have 1 goalkeeper. Big difference.
No, I think he's going to change it up a little bit and not put it on Benrahma first. Do you know who I think he's going to play?
Remember, I'm asking for last. I just think he's only going to wait 1 sub, and it's going to be that.
No, Noble is getting on that pitch. 100.
There's a lot of Mark Nobles in the chat. I don't know if you can see the chat, but there's a lot of Mark Nobles in the chat.
Oh, I'm on private chat. Let me change it to comments. Yeah, Mark Noble, last game of season, in front of the crowd. He has to come on. Like, there's no way he can't come on. Yeah, that just for Mark Noble's like own, not, I won't say ego because he's not ego, but his own like emotion, if you know what I mean. I think he deserves that because he's been had such a off season. Yeah, I see him coming on for Fornals because I can't see Russell Soucek ever being subbed unless they're injured.
Yeah.
I reckon you're probably right around about the 64 minute. I'm going to say 64, 65 minute.
Okay. I like that. There is a lot of Nobles in the chat. I did see a lot of Mark Nobles. Let's go. As you can see, Noble, Odebeko, Diop. Odebeko is an interesting one, and I would really like to see Odebeko, but I just can't see it happening. But I would love to see it, even if it's like Sean says here, 87th minute. I don't care. I would just love to see him. But again, Noble, Burn for Benrahma just showed up. Burn doesn't play the full match. I mean, does he ever? Mark Noble for Rice, Odebeko for Lingard. Again, I would love to see it, but I don't think it's going to happen. Noble. Do you see what I mean? There's a lot of Nobles. There's a lot of Nobles in here.
Everyone wants to see it.
Everyone wants to see it. Dawson for Diop in the 60th minute. Yo, let's go.
Oko is not getting in. He's not going to come on. Even if we're 3-0 up, he won't come on. I just don't see it being played.
Noble for Lingard says clips. I think that's an option. One of the forward 3, change to a midfield 3. Fornals, yeah, same difference. I think going a bit more defensive, trying to sneak out that draw at the end potentially. I
reckon we might get some. I reckon we might be 2-0 up in the first half. I see it quite. I feel like we're just going to have loads of confidence. We're going to have loads of buzzing. Everyone's going to be up for it. I might be wrong at half time. I'll come back on at half time and I'll be like, oh.
Do you think if it's how do I word this? I don't know. I'm just going to bun the question off because I don't know how to word it. Right,
Ray. Saying how would he get onto the pitch?
What do you reckon it would take? What do you reckon?
He won't. And the reason why is because Yarmolenko will get on before him because it will probably be his last match for West Ham before he's sold. Yeah.
You reckon that'll get him on the pitch?
Yeah, I reckon it's like I don't know if Moyes is sentimental or not, but I think he'll stick him on for the last 10 minutes and say, go play, go try and earn a contract next season for something. Noble will be one of the subs, and then if he doesn't be on Benrahma, I'll be shocked. If he don't bring on Benrahma, it means he's going more defensive, so he's going to bring on Diop.
Yeah, that's fair. That's some decent knowledge there. Again, once again, if you are looking for,
I was impressed by my own knowledge then.
You just pulled it out. It was just unraveling in front of you. It was very impressive. If you're looking for a link to watch the match, of course, we won't be showing it here because YouTube will kill us. But hey, it is available. Discord in the link below. Click on it. There's a link in there for you to watch the match. Go get involved and also join. Free, nice community. Go and have some nice conversation. So someone like Antshaw here, for example, who's looking for a link for the game, Discord, my friend. Have a gander. Also, we will be live throughout the entire game. This is the last game of the season, and we're going to be live throughout the entirety of it. Half-time, all the way till full-time. We will be here, and then at full-time, I'll hand it over to Gonzo to do his live review of the game, and I'll put the link in the chat so you don't have to do anything. So stick around until then. We'll be having fun for the rest of the game. Just having fun. Definitely just casually watching us strolling into Europe. There's a reason I'm wearing West Ham shirt, because I'm confident in that fact. And I'll tell you this, Ray, does not fit. Does not fit. Just go on.
Oh, I was going to say, has the new kit come out yet, or has it not come out yet?
Not as far as I know. I know there's been a leaked
mock-up.
image, mock-up thing that X said it's close to, but I don't think the actual kit itself has been out. I don't think the kit itself has been shown.
What's the rumours on the third kit? I've heard it's going to be different.
Honestly, I don't know.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't know. I've like my Twitter now, since I got rid of my West Ham one, is mainly wrestling, and football gets drowned out. Football gets drowned out. So it's not special. What do you feel about this, by the way? Apparently, X has confirmed that there's a transfer announced later today after the match, but it's not a major one. Any ideas, Lingard? My gut says, haven't we been interested in some random youth player or something? Like some random, like 19, 20-year-old who's going to cost us like 1 mil.
Probably.
I suspect it will be that. What do you reckon?
Well, if it's not a major announcement, then it's not going to be Lingard, is it?
That's true. Might not be major. Might not be major because you know,
Lingard would be classed as a major signing, wouldn't he? For 20 million, 25.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know. It's an interesting one. I'm excited to see who it is. I just like any signing, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? There's that buzz of like even when we signed Alves, even though I knew for a fact he was never going to play, I was like, oh yeah, let's go. We got someone. It's just an exciting time to be alive.
Oh, you know who's it might be?
Go
What's
on.
his name? What's his name? It might come out because he's a free agent at the moment, isn't he? Arnie, yeah. Can you imagine if he comes walking out?
Imagine European football confirmed. Oh, we need a striker. Out walks Marko Arnautovic. I'm back, and everyone's like
To the Terminator music.
Like I was going to say to Eric Bischoff's theme when he came back on Raw. I'm back. I'm better than ever. Just walks out, struts out, shakes the hand of David Moyes like him and Vince did. Oh, mate, it'd be scenes.
Imagine. Could you imagine?
It'd be scenes.
Big hug.
Very quickly, because did we speak about this on Two Spanners? I feel like we might have, but for the people, Arnautovic signing, what do you think?
No, not a chance for me. We shouldn't be going back to be going forward. Like, I don't know what his wages would be. Like, it's just I think there's better options. Like, I would be more excited by having Tony from Brentford, and and is it Arnson from Blackburn?
Armstrong.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Armstrong from Blackburn. I'd be more excited about them, and I don't think their wages and their transfer fee will be as big as Arnie's. Because I think his transfer fee will be quite high anyway.
Well, he's a free agent, but he'll get paid.
Yeah,
there'll be fees to signing him. It won't just be like it's completely free. He's just a free agent, so you don't have to pay the club. And his wages would, even though he's saying he's going to drop his wages, he's dropping his wages from 280 grand a week. Like his wages will guaranteed be higher than Armstrong and Tony, potentially higher than both of them combined.
Yeah, exactly. And we just can't afford it, can we? Can we afford it?
I think we can afford it. I don't think we should be able. I don't think we should. I don't think it's something we should do. Just because you can do something doesn't mean they were so busy thinking if they could that they didn't think if they should. You know, big Jurassic Park vibes. And I tell you what, he is as old as a dinosaur at this point. So it's a no from me. It's a no from me.
And is it a transfer in or a transfer out? Do we know?
Transfer in, I believe.
Okay,
I believe.
I don't know that it was Winston Reid being transferred out. Maybe.
Fair, yeah, that'd be interesting. He'll go. Well, we'll see. I guess we'll see.
Sorry,
Rob, look, I'm a mess, bro. I'm an absolute state. Nervous for the game. Do you know what I mean? Nervous.
Have you got token chicken nuggets?
No, I've got a cup of tea. I said this previously, but I've got a cup of tea. I've got water, which is why I'm going to need to pee, and I have 4 Greg's Own milk chocolate caramel shortbread.
Oh, I do like them actually with a cup of tea. They're nice.
So we'll see. We'll see. Are you excited to hear fans back? I am.
I am actually. I was watching it the other day and it got a bit. Bear with me one, Charlie. You got a bit? Okay. I've got to go, Charlie. I've got to do some work.
All right. If you want to come back at halftime, feel more.
I'll see you at halftime, buddy. Take it out.
I'm excited to see fans back. I can't lie. When the West Brom match was going on, I was like, I didn't think it was gonna hit me like it did, and it's not like I was like emotional or anything, but I was just like, oh my god, you're hearing sarcastic cheers and everything, and it served to drill home how different it was without fans, how different it was with fake noise. It was just mad to hear, and so I'm hyped. I'm very hyped. I can't lie to just be able to hear fans back. I'm gonna yeah, we'll stick with black. Black looks best. Right, so we are 8 minutes away from kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. 8 minutes. Yo, I'm hyped. I can't lie. Remember, if you're looking for a link to watch the thing, Discord below. Have a click. Let's get down to it, shall we? Score predictions. What are your score predictions for West Ham versus Southampton? A point gets us into Europa League. Southampton, not much to play for once more if you haven't seen the teams. Fabianski, Kufal, Dawson, Ogbonna, Cresswell, Rice, Souček, Fornals, Bowen, Lingard, Antonio versus McCarthy, Walker, Peters, Bednarak, Vestergaard, Salisu, Ward-Prowse, Diallo, Armstrong, Minamino, Ings, Redmond. What are your score predictions? Once more, if you're looking for a link to watch it, click the Discord below. Have a click. Right. 4-1. Says Garsty. That's how I'm going to go with. I'm sorry. I apologize. 2-0. 4-1. 4-1. Lots of 4-1s coming out. 2-0. Lots of 2-1, 2-0s and 4-1s so far. Lassie's here. 3-1. Okay. Slightly different. 3-2. 3-1. 2-1. Where's the link? It's in the Discord below, my friend. Have a click on that and I have a gander. 9-0, so they get out of the way for next season. So they get out of the way. Fair. 3-0, 2-0. Souček and Fornals 3-0 beats the points record and goal difference. That would be good, actually, wouldn't it? 9-1, 1-1. Bowen and Ward-Prowse, boring score, but it's enough for us. It's true. That's true. Very much so enough for us. 4-1, don't need a win, but a draw as Tottenham won't win today. I don't think they will either, but obviously I want to keep it. I want to hope that they do. Not Tottenham. I hope that they lose. You see what I'm saying? I hope that that's the way that... Do you know what? I don't really care. We're going to win anyway. I'll take a win. Otherwise, I can't leave the house for a while. 3-0. Fair. I can imagine that would be the case. Do you know what? I would take literally any win. Do you know what I mean? 1-0 from Logan, 5-0, 2-0, 3-0. Literally any victory. And I would take it. I would 100% take it. So what would you say yours is, Ray?
I reckon Danny Ings is going to score, so I would say 3-1 West Ham.
3-1 West Ham. You're not an uncommon score prediction. Faux, consistent as usual. You'll have to see it. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll go 3-1. I'll go 3-1. I think I'm confident in us. I'm confident in us right now, which is usually when it goes incredibly wrong. Slib asks, did you see Big Sam have a go and name the scorers? Danny Ings, Mikel Antonio with 2.
Ooh.
And then, how bold am I going here? How bold am I going? Declan Rice.
Yeah?
Yeah. Don't know how, but it's going to happen. A wild run from inside his own half all the way up the pitch, like Zidane in his prime. Did you see Big Sam have a go at Antonio after the midweek game? I did. It was amazing. He lost the plot completely. He's not okay with getting relegated, very clearly. very, very clearly. I
feel like it's going to be a Cresswell free kick today.
Cresswell free kick. He came close last time. He came close last time. I don't think that's a bad shout. And do you know, after seeing it again, he probably actually meant it as well. I thought it was a flopped cross, but yeah, probably actually meant to try. I don't know why he was trying it from that sort of range. It almost happened, but it did almost happen. I'm gonna look, Ray. We're at the end of the season. This is something we're going to talk about a bit more, hopefully tomorrow, if I get my act together on Two Spanners, One Ham and a Hammers Chat Patreon exclusive podcast made just for you. Who's your front runner right now for Hammer of the Year? We'll finalize this conversation tomorrow on Two Spanners, of course. But right now, who's your front runner for Hammer of the Year?
Do you know what? There's so many people that are are in for the running? I don't know is the answer. I don't think there's anyone consistently enough that's done it throughout the whole season. I feel like everyone's dropped off. So like Souček has been amazing at the start of the season and he's started to drop off a little bit. But again, I think that might be due to Rice not being on a pitch and him having to defend more. So he doesn't get the full praise of the goals and headers. He's not getting that at the moment. So he's positioned. Soufal, brilliant right back, best at full everyone. You know, I remember Gonzo turning around and saying, "Oh, he's not that good. He's not that good." And I said to him, "He's been a bit harsh. He's actually really good." And then you got Rice again, fantastic, but then had an injury, so he had a bit of an off bit. Obona, same thing, brilliant defending, bit of an off. Dawson. You know, there was a candidate at one point where he would say Dawson, and then he scored an own goal, and he went for a little bit of a bad patch. I'm surprised he's still in the first team. I thought he would have been dropped by now. And that's not anything bad against Dawson. It's just that I feel like we've got 4 really good centre backs at the moment. I've said it to you before.
Yeah,
we've got really good, solid 4 centre backs that if anyone played, you probably wouldn't have an issue with them playing.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. So, I don't know. It's a real tough one, but there's quite a few good candidates, and you know that says how well we've done in the league. That says how well everyone has individually played. There's a few characters I think have done well in sick parts. You know, even Fornals, like just with his work rate and his hard work, you know, doesn't get his. I know people complain about his finishing, but there's been times where he's just that side foot into the back of the net. Oh, it was glorious.
I won't give in.
Who's yours? Have you got a top runner? Have you got a few?
I'm going to put this out here because I don't think he's had enough respect. This is why I'm low-key asking just to slip this in. Now, I don't think he's Hammer of the Year, before I say this, but I think he deserves to somewhat be in the conversation, and I don't think he does. Aaron Cresswell.
Yeah.
Aaron Cresswell has had probably his second best season for us. You're looking outside of his first season where he was Hammer of the Year. I think this has probably been his second best season. Really good going forward, good defensively. He's had to play multiple different positions. He's been very important to the team. I think he deserves potentially more respect than he gets a little bit when it comes to this sort of stuff. And again, I'm not going to sit here and say that he is the Hammer of the Year, but I do think he's. And I was having a conversation with Rebecca about this the other day. She strongly disagreed with me, but you ready for this?
Go on.
Maybe a better season than Kufal. I'm just saying. Aaron Cresswell's our leading assist maker. He's done most of it from centre back. He's had to play several different positions. He's been basically critical. When he's not played, we've been in big trouble. I don't know. I'm not convinced on that yet. But I'm just putting it out there.
The only difference that I would say with Soufal and Cresswell is some of the players that Soufal have come up against and like they've not had a chance against him. You know, Jack Grealish, for instance. Yeah. Fantastic season for Aston Villa. Played out of his skin all season. Up against West Ham, he had to change wings. You know, Cresswell, you're completely right about him being underrated. You know, for someone that, you know, we both said we need a left back in the January transfer window at the beginning of the season. I still think we need one for next season.
Yeah.
I kind of ripped Cresswell off. I was like, he's going to be like a substitution or a cameo appearance, that kind of stuff. Where he went back into centre back, not brilliant, but it did really well for, you know, guy of his height. You know, the way he interacted with the player, he made that back five work really well. And I think that's turned around and said to Moisey that if he does want to play back five like that, then he's going to look for a player who's a left-sided centre back.
Well, the game has officially kicked off. Ooh. I am 25 seconds in, and we're winning 8-0. No, so Ray, if you want to stick around, you're more than welcome to. But if you want to head off and watch the game and work or something, I don't know, then you're also more than welcome to. But for those who are wondering how far behind I am, I'm currently 40 seconds behind. So yeah, Ray, what do you want to do? You stick around, or you can go back, come back at half time. Do whatever you want.
I'll come back at half time because I want to watch the game.
Fair. Enjoy it. Enjoy it.
And I'll probably get called in a minute. So
that's very true. That's very true. Say hello to her if you do. All right. Good to see you. Ray.
bye, everyone. Love
All
her.
right. See you later, bro. Ray Borum there, ladies and gentlemen. My co-host, of course, on Two Spanners, One Hammer, the Patreon exclusive podcast made just for you. Right. So we have kicked off. Excited. I'm hyped. I'm excited. I'm intrigued to see how it goes. Ray, are you actually in work? Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is actually in work. Ray, can you just give a nod to the people for saying you're actually in work?
Yeah, I'm in work. I'm in work. Do you want to go for a little walk? No, don't go better.
You go see half time. There you go. He is actually in work. Yeah, that is genuinely his. Yeah, that's his place of work. Just watching the game anyway. I need to turn. I'm going to turn it up ever so slightly, just so I can hear the fans a bit more. You know, because as of now I can hear it, but not. I want to vibe it. I want to vibe it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That is true. That's true. The last time we saw each other in a game context, it was Southampton at home. And Vestergaard is playing. So, yeah. If you want to look and figure out why I was talking about Vestergaard, maybe do. Maybe do. Why did the Discord links and stream never work for me? I don't know. I clicked on it and it worked for me. Although I did click on a separate thing after. I don't know, George. Ask. There's people in the chat. Ask Ginge in the Discord. Ask Ginge in the Discord. Doing bits. Big Jim Stebbins doing bits. My Thor is playing. He's flipping massive. It's good. Good. It's good. I'll tell you what, it's an exciting start to the game. Nathan Redmond out on the left-hand side picks up the ball, trying to just take it past Kufal, who stands up and says no. Stands up and he goes, listen, bro, nah. Lily Effany asks if I can shout them out. Good to see you. Welcome. Subscribe. Like the video. All that good stuff. Yes, I can. Would okay. I'm receiving messages and I'm replying to them out loud. You know what I mean. Exciting start to the game. Both teams going at it from the early stages. I think both teams know an early goal could be big here. A goal for us and a goal for them would be big. Either way. And I think both teams know that. Because again, it allows you to sort of play the system you want to play. It allows you to sit back a little bit, relax a little bit, you know? It allows you to be able to absorb and break. Is Sky Sports 1 on Now TV? Harry asks. It's not on the Now TV I have, is what I would say, Harry. I don't know. I don't know. Kyrikos, I do have fruit already. That's something I didn't speak about, but I don't know if it's in date. Let me just check. Where's it say the date on it? Because it's been here for like 3 days, so I just have to check. Well, they look fine. I have some mini easy peelers again. If at some stage it's going poorly and we need to break out the vitamin C, it will be that. 25th, it says. We're all good. 25th says we're all good. Sky 1, not Sky Sports 1, says Arthur. So if you're trying to watch the game, it is on Sky 1, the channel. Like Simpsons. I haven't watched Sky 1 in about 15 years. Good to see you, Glenn. Everything Arsenal, of course, an excellent Arsenal fan channel. If you haven't already, go subscribe because Glenn is just constantly producing the goods. You know, I have to drop in and say hi, get that top 6 boys, don't get exposed to it. Thank you very much, Glenn. Hope you enjoy your day. I don't know who Arsenal are facing. I can't remember, but the best of luck with it. And we will do our best in order to stop Spurs getting it. So remember, people, it's on Sky 1, not Sky Sports 1. Sky 1. Sky 1. Southampton's form in 2021, they're just showing there the worst amount of points and the most goals conceded. If you were to pick a team potentially to play on the final day, the team with the worst form in 2021 and the most goals conceded would potentially be the one Free kick play quickly. Lingard tries to loop it across the goal. No one can get there. And it's gone out. It's gone out. Steven saying he's got his strawberries at the ready. Good work. Shush, okay, it is on Sky One, not Sky Sports One, Sky One. Either that or the description below. I think it's on Peacock in the US. Or again, description below, Discord. Have a little click. Lingard, potentially his last game for the club. We'll see what happens in the summer, of course. I would like to see him back, depending on the price, of course, but I would like to see him back despite his form of late. In fact, chat, what are we saying? We asked this question during the show last week when it was going poorly and Lingard wasn't playing very well, and obviously that coloured the conversation one way. What would currently be the maximum price you would pay for Jesse Lingard? What is the maximum price you would pay? Let me know. I'm interested to see what your opinions are. Seeing the fans back has given a huge lift to the games, mate. Best before days don't mean a thing. I eat eggs too. Two was after the day and on him, and look, Slim. This is what I'd say. I will eat stuff after the date, but only the next day after the date. After that, it depends, and it depends what it is. Like bread, for example, I'll eat after like the day after the day or the day after that. But as long as I check it first, see if it's got mold on it, and then usually I'll grill it or toast it or something because it'll be too stout. But there's other things, you know what I mean? There's other things, you know. But yeah, seeing fans back, it's just different. It's just a vibe, isn't it? It's just different. Jared Bowen on the left hand side trying to make something happen, goes out for a corner. Oh no, it goes out for a goal kick. There was a large cheer for the corner, and then it turns out it was a goal kick. So what are we saying? 25 million, 20 mil, not a penny more than 25, says Bayno. 22 mil, 23 mil, 15 million, 25 million at a push, would prefer 20. If our budget is 50 million, surely no fans think we pay more than 20. Yeah, 20 seems to be the new number-ish. 25 is the top limit, and 20 seems to be the average. NBC is showing 5 games, none of them are West Ham. Really? Okay, maybe I was wrong. I just assumed, but I don't live in America, so I wouldn't know. But that was my assumption. Yeah, I feel like 50p, 50p, 25. I think it's interesting because obviously his form of the last 5 games or so hasn't been very good. He's done bits at times, but and in the last game he was absent. And so to see the numbers change is interesting to me because I'm not sure what I would. I think I've always said 25 million was my top end anyway, even when he was in form. I think now we're looking at more 20 mil max for me. If it's anything more than that, then I would say no and go and try and find someone else. Because, I think the difference is you can go and sign a player who is as good as Jesse Lingard or has been as effective as Jesse Lingard has been for a cheaper price for less wages probably as well. But trying to find that person is the difficulty. We know Jesse Lingard. We know what he can do. But I think you could probably get someone who's younger as well. And that's kind of frustrating to me. Because I don't want to sit here buying a 28, 29-year-old for 25 million when he's only got 1 year left of his contract and everything else. My stream's gone down. You love to see it. Things you love to see. If you're looking for it is on Sky One, not Sky Sports One. It is on Sky One. There's, of course, every game going on right now in the Premier League. So they're spreading them all over the shop. Sky One is the channel you are looking for in the UK. Can you work? Again, stream in the link below. Click on the Discord. Join the Discord. Have a gander. It's streaming across the bottom of the thing literally all of the time. This one? This one, maybe? No, still struggling. Can't we just buy the Czech Jesse Lingard for 3 bags? Who lives in someone's squad? I mean, even Suchek costs 15. Let's not go too wild about it. but trying to find someone. The thing is, that's the thing. Trying to find a player to replace him, it would be difficult. Like, I can sit here and say that I would probably replace him, but trying to change that, trying to replace him would be very difficult. But having said that, I would be more than happy to try it. It seems like a bet you maybe shouldn't make, right? Because we know what Jesse Lingard can do. He's come in, he's done well. Signals also said Duvet Dancer, I'm off. Thank you very much, Duvet Dancer, for coming around. You've been a great help all season. I appreciate you being here. Good to see you. Enjoy the game, hopefully. It's not easy, but it is something I would probably try to see us do. It is probably something I would try to see us do. So to everyone looking, I wish you all the best. I wish you all the luck in the world. I equally am looking. James Gunn. We need a new centre back as a priority. We need a new centre back as a priority this summer. Diop nor Dawson are good enough. Get Kaleta Marseille value him at 17 mil. Apparently. That's fair. That's not unfair. That's not unfair. I certainly see your logic there. I think Diop is probably good enough, but he's not consistent enough yet, but he's also not trying a lot. See you 1-0 up, people, which is obviously perfect for us. Good times. Dawson, I think, is good enough, but I wouldn't want to see him start consistently forever. I think it's time we sort of look for someone to upgrade that spot. Whether I'd spend 17 mil on Kaleta or not, I don't know. It's an interesting. I haven't really thought about centre backs too often because I think we've got 4 that are good enough. Only because we always get opened up, Charlie. Need someone to. I don't necessarily disagree with you, to be honest with you. I hadn't thought about it until just now, but I don't necessarily disagree with you at all. It is interesting. It's an interesting shout. Something I hadn't really thought about. Trying to deep it a little bit. I don't know. Don't we have a bunch of young centre backs in the club? We have Alves is the one we obviously signed, the Danish one, the other day. The other week. It was obviously someone we signed. But I don't know. We have the other ones. What's the name? Elise and something. I've forgotten. Barbona's leaving the club as well. Summer. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Right. So I'm currently struggling with streams just as much as you lot are. I've got Eurovision song stuck in my head from last night. It's a problem. Just non-stop. I think Dwarf 69, baby. I think we need a new striker because Antonio is getting old and his hamstring is soon gone. So we need to have money from. So we have money from Halle where we can buy Daka, Larson, that name, or Gonzalez. Fair. I don't know some of those people. I know Daka. Score is currently 0-0, as it says up there. Score is currently 0-0, Squid Clips. It's on the screen. No stream, so I'll be back here with the bestest. Thank you very much. Good to see you, Ben. How are you? Freddy Fazbear has rocked up. If we scary. If we manage to keep Rice and Souček, do you reckon we'll be top 4 contenders next season? I don't. Will we keep them? I think there's a 100% chance we keep. Well, a very high percentage chance we keep Thomas Souček. I think there's a relatively high chance we keep Declan Rice. I can't see him going anywhere right now. If we get Europa League, it will take a club in the Champions League to come in and have a pop. If that happens, then maybe at that point he goes. However, to get the money it would take to get him out of the club would be colossal amount of money. And so at that point, you have to ask yourself, will he leave? I don't think he will. Will we get Champions League because of it though? I doubt it. I highly doubt it. I would love to think that we could compete for that, but I think this season, in terms of that kind of stuff, was a one-off. If how do I word this? Look, if it happens, it happens. Grand old time. I just can't see it. Personally. You know? Richard Barlow says, we need to buy quality players and beef up the squad if we're going to keep players. Remember how we lost England team, Rio, Lampard. I think this is a good point, Richard. I do think keeping players might be a prerogative. Now we have some form of European football confirmed, and we could have Europa League by the end of the day. We're going to need a bigger squad, because if we get Europa, it will be in. If we get Europa, it will be Europa group stage, and at that point, we need Spurs are 1-0 down, ladies and gentlemen. Jamie Vardy is having a party. If we get group stage football, that's extra games, and we need to have backups. And so keeping players might be necessary. For example, Anderson, I made a video about this a couple of months ago, and it wasn't the most popular thing in the world, but Anderson we might need to keep him just for squad's sake, for numbers' sake. We need to think very carefully about selling people. It has to be right for us. If it's not right for us, if it's a little bit less than we're expecting everything else, then it's not worth it. Because anyone we sell, realistically, we need to replace. The only person I think who is completely sort of free to go would probably be Yarmolenko. And outside of that, he still gets on the bench every single day. So I would be concerned. Leicester going 1-0 up is a very good thing for us. So far, we don't even need a draw, but we're getting one. 0-0 as of yet. Let's not rely on Leicester. Let's beat Southampton. I agree, Alan. I agree. Well, listen, if we get a draw, then it's enough as well. Let's not forget that. If we get a draw, it's enough. But I agree. I don't want to see a situation in which we're struggling here. I want us to confirm it. And a draw would do that. A win would be even better. A win would be beautiful, wouldn't it? A win would be beautiful. I'm back, able to see the match now. What a time to be alive. Crazy Cam, come on the live stream a bit late and City are 2-0 up and Leicester 1-0 up. What's going on? Scenes is what, Crazy Cam. Beautiful scenes. Things you love to see. 20 minutes into the game so far. I'm dribbling. That's fine. 20 minutes into the game so far. Still 0-0. And I've seen some of it. High boot there. Referee lets it carry on. West Ham essentially plays advantage. Cresswell trying to get the ball to Lingard, who was standing still and somehow expecting someone to do something to get the ball to him. We move. Redmond up against Soufal. Oh, dangerous football from West Ham United there. Southampton take a shot. Oh my God, Cresswell gets the block. And it goes out for a Southampton throw in. Jesus Christ, that was stress. Ball came in blocks all over the shop. Nothing concrete. Rice comes sliding in to try and get the ball out. That essentially plays it directly into the path of Southampton, who take a shot blocked by Cresswell. It's all over the shop right now. Southampton doing well on the press. They're trying to get forward. Ings dispossessed by Thomas Souček, who lays it to Fabianski, who just clears it up the field. Stress. Charlie, do you think Lingard benefited at all from coming? just wide from Southampton. Flipping heck. Kyle Walker-Peters coming in and trying to score Kyrgios. I will get back to that. Excellent opportunity once again from Southampton. They're cutting us open with relative ease. Oh, Cresswell, miles. Cresswell's thought that back line is not a back line. Walker-Peters does really well to get in behind him. He just drifts in behind. I think it's Pablo Fornals. Cresswell was very high forward, and Pablo Fornals is the one who has to try and stop him. Can't get there. Ball over the top from Diallo. Walker-Peters controls it down. Actually, to be fair, that's really good for him to try and get it down from there. Fabianski pressurizes him. Pressure from Fornals. He ends up hitting it wide. It's a corner for Southampton, but it was a really good opportunity. In comes the corner. Ward-Prowse. Not headed away. Romeu. Ooh, a hit from, I think it was Romeu over. No, it was Armstrong. Kyrgios. Charlie, do you think Lingard has benefited at all from coming in with very little football played when others played a lot? Short off-season, condensed season, Xmas fixture congestion. It's an interesting question. I'm not sure. I think he benefited from low expectations. I will say that in terms of public opinion. I think potentially him coming in with all of the energy he hasn't already wasted, potentially useful. And he was apparently keeping himself fit, even if he wasn't playing. I don't know, though. It's an interesting point. It's something I'll have to marinate on. You'd be happy with a draw if you were watching West Ham? What I am? Yeah, I would be happy with a draw as well. I want us to win. I want us to go and win. I'd be happy with a 1-0 smash and grab. I'm not fussed. Right. Today is about the result. Soufal on the far right-hand side picks it up. Little drop of the shoulder, trying something, dinks it in with his weak foot. It was going nowhere, and Southampton can break away. Southampton have a very good break. They have a very good team for the breakaway, don't they? Redmond, Minamino, they've got pace there. Gineppo. I think he's starting, is he? As Freddie says, a draw will give us 6th place. I'd be happy with a draw. I would take a draw. I want the win. I would love to see us win. Southampton 5 shots to West Ham's 1 so far, but only one of them on target. But they are pressing here, Southampton. Again, playing to the back post, header over the top of Cresswell into the hand from Kyle Walker-Peters over the top of Fabianski, easy to collect. Nathan Redmond drifting past Soufal like he's not even there. Thankfully, it was Walker-Peters on the other end of that. Antonio trying to counter-attack up the other end. Tries to batter his way into the box. Shot from Fornals from range into the hands of McCarthy. Mr. Pardew, good to see you, of course, my mentor. Should have benched Lingard and played Benny. I thought Ben Rama should have started. But personally, I don't know. I understand why Moyes would keep on Lingard. Armstrong from range, high and wide again. I would understand why Moyes would keep on Lingard, because he has that intangible kind of, at any point he could hit an absolute worldie and bang it in feeling about him. He's not someone who, even if he's out of form, and I'm comparing him to Payet here, not because he's anywhere near as good as Payet, but in terms of he could do nothing all game, but then could just pull out a worldie. So I understand the idea of keeping him on in terms of like that magic that can be created. Ben Rama is also capable. We saw that with the equalizer the other week. Ben Rama is also capable of doing that. So I don't know. I personally would have wanted to, if I could, I would have wanted to keep Ben Rama on the pitch I just don't know what that would mean. It would probably be Bowen dropping out, but Bowen also did well when he came on as a sub the other day. So it's difficult. It's very difficult. Lingard would probably have to be the one to drop, wouldn't he? And actually, I'd agree. Yeah, having thought it through now, out loud in front of everyone, I would have said Lingard. Yeah, it'd be harsh on him. It'd be harsh on a personal level, but at the same time, if it's a necessity for the team, it's a necessity for the team. Did you hear about Tammy Abrahams? I know we're linked with him, and I would be very interested in that, depending on the price. Is it true we're getting linked with Kral from Spartak Moscow again? I think we always will be crazy. I think that's just the way these things work. So good to see you. Anyone else have problems with Discord? It's messing up for me again. I didn't have problems with the Discord, and the latest link in Streamlinks has worked for me. Just to let you all know. So you know. Dawson, header over. Free kick from West Ham there. Luke pushed into the box. Dawson sort of finds himself free, but can't get a solid header on it. It's a good run from Dawson, actually, to find the space. But it's one of those ones, the timing and heading, he's just a bit underneath it. It loops high over the bar. Fair enough. Who's dominating? I'm not watching the match. Certainly Southampton at this point, Freddie. Definitely Southampton at this point have been the better of the two teams. They're pressing, they're pushing, they're doing a lot of different bits and pieces. Whereas West Ham are a little bit slow, a little bit. It's just not happening. When West Ham attack, they have the numbers forward in order to do something, and once or twice they can look a bit dangerous, but ultimately they're not quite pulling it off like they should. Southampton are pressing high and they're creating decent enough chances, and a better team probably would have finished one of them again. But again, it's one of those things where they are the team who've conceded the most in 2021. So we should be able to find a goal here. We should be able to find. And can Southampton get more than one? I don't know. Can we get more than zero? Yes. Ben Green, what about the return of Marko Arnautovic? Possible return? I would be very strongly against that. And not specifically because of the way he left, although I can't act like that doesn't influence it to some extent. At 32, 33, on the wages he would be on, with the attitude we know he brings, and again, that's not the way he left. We knew he was like this before at Stoke. It's a no from me. Understand why people would be on it, but it's a no from me. I literally don't know anything about this manager apart from the fact that he doesn't get on with Felipe Anderson. Therefore, he can get out. Which one am I talking about? Who knows? We'll find out. Fornals. Oh, he tried it. It went over. Now, Alex, look underneath you. Who's a better loan, Willock or Lingard? What do you lot think? Willock? I don't know. Willock's obviously been very good towards the end of this season. It took him time. I think it's the opposite effect. It took him time to come in and really start to make his effect on the team as pronounced as possible, whereas Lingard did that straight away, and then it folded downwards from there. I would say Willock's one of the main reasons they've stayed up, to be fair. Oh, Bowen does really well there. Bowen, save. Goal! It's 1-0. It's 1-0. It's Pablo Fornals. Pablo Fornals, he gets the ball, he puts it under his stomach because his wife is pregnant. Scenes, Pablo Fornals has scored yet again. Off the field, on the field, he can't stop. Pablo Fornals. 1-0. The crowd go hype. Let's go. Flipping heck. It was a great opportunity. Played over the top. Antonio heads it down to Bowen, who flicks it over one, hits it with his weak foot. He forces a save from McCarthy, who potentially could have tried to keep hold of that ball, but he pushes it directly into the feet of Pablo Fornals, who comes flying in and smashes it home. I don't know if it deflects Kyle Walker-Peters. Seeing the replay here, it does. It hits on the underfoot of Kyle Walker-Peters up over McCarthy, and it's in. It's West Ham 1. It's Southampton 0, and that is. I mean, I said earlier, it looked like both teams were looking for it. They were gunning for it. They wanted that early goal, and all of a sudden, we have it. We have it. Right, I'm trying to export the graphic. Give me a second. Oh, flipping it. Yes, this is exactly what we needed. Exactly what, mate, European football. It's happening. It's happening. Yeah. I'm stopping. I'm saving myself. I'm no longer saying anything. Ray Borum. I don't know how long you were there for. I've been trying to export a thing and it's been covering up the screen. Mate, I'm not, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it, but it's happening.
We're getting the bus. Mate, we need the Hammers Chat bus. Come on.
We're getting it. We won't have the boats somewhere in Europe, so we'll bring a bus. We'll load it up with beers. Let's go. Going 4 hours breaking through. Get a flipping heck. How do you feel about the game so far?
Yeah, I don't know how they've not got a goal already. Southampton.
Yeah.
They've had 2 clear-cut chances that they should have had a goal. And I don't think, and they've just caught us on the counter a couple of times. And I don't think we've played badly, and I don't think we deserve to be 1-0 down or anything like that. So it's quite a good game, to be fair.
I think you can make dreams of Pablo fornication. Oh, Pocky, listen, I'm here for it. I'm here for it, Pocky. I think there is an argument to be said that they should have scored and a better team would have scored, you know?
Yeah.
But like their chances are falling to their right back. It's 2.
I missed it.
Pablo Fornals yet again. Dreams of Pablo fornication. It's Pablo Fornals.
I might be behind you, Charlie. I'm looking at Antonio at the moment.
Fair. It happens on the 32nd minute.
Oh, it's 30-second just gone.
There you go. You'll see it in a sec.
I just see the crowd. Come on, crowd.
Let's wait for Ray.
Are you ready? Get a little play on the wing. Oh. Jesse, cross. On the other side. Another cross. Oh, the fornicator! Come on!
There we go.
He's electric.
He's wise. He scored midweek. His wife's pregnant, and now he's got 2 in the game. Absolute scenes from Pablo Fornals.
He's scoring all over the place.
Scoring all over the shop, mate. This is perfect. I did say you said 2-0. You said 2-0 at half time. You literally said 2-0 at half time was more than possible.
Yeah,
those were your exact points.
Yeah, I feel like how long's left? We might even get an up at this rate.
We're doing very well from the early start. Look, Southampton pressed early. They pushed early. They were good. They were doing their thing. But we slowly have worked our way back into the game over the last 5 to 10 minutes. And all of a sudden, we look, and not just because of the goals. We're actually creating all the chances now. Before, it was them. It was all them. It was nothing but them. But now, it's a whole different story. We're the ones on the front foot. We're creating a lot. And Southampton, again, they conceded the most goals in 2021 for a reason in the Premier League. They are struggling. They're struggling. 2-0
in the season, weren't they?
2-0. I see you. Give me a sec. 2-0. Fam.
What's Tom saying? He's planning to be giving me some crap.
I don't know. I have to go through my messages in a second. I'm still trying to change the flipping thing.
Right. How many people we've got in the chat room?
We have. There's 240 people watching currently.
Ooh. Right, I need a favour. This is why I come on. I didn't really come on to celebrate the Fornals' first goal, and then he scored. I need to be a bit cheeky, right? Now we're all looking forward to the Euros because we're going to Europe twice now with England and with West Ham. Come on, I'm putting together some packages for people to go to a bar and watch it. What would people want to pay for, and how much for?
I have no idea. Chat.
Yeah.
Answer this question. It's
Chat.
on BT. It's on BT. It's on Sky One. Sky One, not Sky Sports One. Sky One for Hunters.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what would be good packages. Now, obviously, it's going to be jugs of beer and stuff like that. But I want to be something a bit more creative. What can we do?
That's whatever you want. Whatever you vibrant. Chat. What are we saying? Wait, can you see the chat currently? By the way?
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. 50p and a curly whirly. Way.
I'm currently trying to refine my streams have crashed, so I'm trying again.
Oh, mine keeps crashing. Let me just double check. Oh, Jesse looks like he's wincing. Okay. Oh, that stream that you sent me.
I just sent you another one in private chat. I've just sent you another one in private chat because people were saying it wasn't working for them.
Okay. I'm on a VIP league at the moment.
Oh, fair. Big Mac and a baguette. I just saw the word baguette and got excited.
Me too. I'm gonna just hide the chat a minute because I'm trying to move and probably half my face. I just want to see Charlie's face. It's just so I can watch a game in the background.
Hello. Athos 16 is here. Ben, good to see you. Got to love Pablo doing bits right now. 2 goals from Dreams of Pablo Fornication. Out here doing bits.
Yeah, what's chat saying? Do you want to? Is it going to be food with a drink? Would we like pay a tenner for like 6 wings and a pint? What would we pay for? See, up north it's cheaper. Down south it would probably be like 50 quid for 6 wings and 2 pints. No, Charlie.
Sorry, I was busy. Sorry, I'm sending messages. It's like it's all kicking off.
What's happened? Can you say?
No, I can't. Unfortunately, Unfortunately, you'll find out.
Okay.
You will. you will. I don't know. I can't even. I'm sorry. I'm mildly interested.
You're the foodie.
What was the question? Lay it down again. What was the question?
Right, so we want to get groups of 4 or more into our bar to watch the Euros, England games, all that kind of stuff. Right.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, I'm in Liverpool, so there's not many England fans.
Yeah.
They don't like England for some reason. But what would people want to have as a package? I'm more thinking food and drink.
Yeah, probably. I mean, like I don't pub food, innit? Burgers, chips, that sort of thing is sort of what my vibe would instantly be at. The beer side of it, look, I can't talk about that. That's your side. You know what you do when it comes to drinks. But I think when it comes to that sort of stuff, I think like you could go more fancy than that, but I feel like you're limiting the appeal, if you know what I mean. I feel like as long as there's like options for like, if you're trying to get for groups of 4 people in, let's say, then like you're wanting like that casual like pub food, like burgers and chips and stuff like that. And then just as long as there's like some vegetarian options or whatever, then you could probably start to do it because people are going to want to be out there. People are going to want to be out there watching it. And obviously, the Euros are going to be quite a big deal. Some of it's being held in England, all that sort of stuff.
Mm.
We'll see. Stephen Jones says chicken wings and soup in a basket. Chicken wings. Just get wings.
Soup.
It's soup in a basket.
Drip
through the holes. Be beautiful. Man, I tell you what, Pablo Fornals, Bowen, it's happening. It's happening right now. A little cheeky chests to each other, linking up, moving around. It is what it is.
He scored 2. No one actually said that he'd score. I mean, you.
I don't think anyone
Underrated him.
Well, it might have been someone who said he scored in the chat because the chat is obviously quite intelligent. But if they did, I don't remember. But I'm assuming they did because again, smart people. But I certainly didn't. I just didn't think it would happen. I think I really like Pablo Fornals, but it's not for his goal scoring exploits. It's for literally everything else he does. So not just 1, 2. It's absolutely happening. Will you be eating that orange peel if it stays as it is? No, I will not be eating the orange peel. The orange peel is not getting eaten at any point. At any point. Tottenham
why
have
don't you like
equalised.
orange peel?
What do you mean? Why don't I like orange peel? Why would I? Because what's happened, right? It's not even like a prepped orange peel where it's ready. What the chat wants me to do is to just eat the orange peel from an orange, like straight off the orange. So I finish the orange and then just go straight onto the peel. And no, what do I look like? What? Hang on. What do I look like? What do I look like to you? Some sort of madman? No, not happening. I'm not doing it.
You've never had like. You've never had a yogurt or something with a lemon peel zest?
Yeah, but
That's what it is.
That's zest. That's a difference, not having a big old chunk of an orange peel. And look, I know you can eat orange peel if you prep them. I know you can. When I was in primary school, a friend of mine once brought some in to eat like a weirdo. So I remember it and I know it's a thing you can do, but I've not prepped it. And I'm not just having a little munch of a... Look, bro, Kyrikos, I agree. It is a Satsuma. But the point is I'm not eating any peels, bro. There's no peels are being eaten. You can appeal it as much as you like. I ain't eating no peels. No peels will be consumed on this stream unless Gonzo does it. Unless Ray, if Ray has a peel and he eats it, fine. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Stephen Jones, bad. Bad
Strawberries.
Fair. Strawberries are good. Strawberries are good. I'd love a strawberry right now. I can't lie. Can't lie.
Do you love strawberry?
I do love a strawberry. Right, Ray, we're
So
2-0 up.
what's the Tottenham game? Who are they playing, Tottenham?
Tottenham
I don't even know.
are facing, is it Leicester?
Oh, okay.
Leicester?
Ooh.
Is it Leicester? I think it's Leicester. Leicester and then Manchester City versus Everton, I believe. I'd have to double check. The people will know and will let us know, but I believe it is Leicester.
Yeah, let me just run to BBC Sport.
Yeah, Manchester City versus Everton and Tottenham Leicester.
2-0. Yeah. Man City are beating Everton 2-0. So I can't see Liverpool winning 1-0.
I think only sickos want you to eat the peel. Yes. Thank you, Kyrikos. Someone who has some logic in their brain. I'm not eating no peels. Not eating no peels. Would love to see Leicester in the Champions League.
Charlie to try new stuff.
Sorry, Ray, go on.
I said we'd just like to see Charlie try new stuff.
Yeah, but I'm not trying a peel, bro. It's not... I'll eat new things. I'm not fun. I'll eat new things on stream. I haven't eaten before, but not an orange peel. What do I look like? Some sort of wildman? No, I'm not doing it. You know.
How many
It's
games
madness.
behind were? Oh, it looks like Village just scored because the bars just cheered.
Oh yeah, of course, because you're Birmingham. My brain got confused for a second. My brain was like doing backflips. I was like, what? And then I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah. How long ago? How many games ago was Liverpool behind us? Weren't that many games, was it?
No, Liverpool have done really well.
3-4 games.
To pull it back from where they were, they've done really well. I mean, you'd expect that. They've got enough money and enough incredible players to do that. But that's certainly the case.
I don't feel that bad for Leicester if they don't get in Champions League, to be fair. Only because they've won the cup. Don't be greedy. You don't want everything. Don't be greedy. Don't be Man City.
I would rather just any team that's not big teams getting European football is my goal. is my preference. So if it's like if it was a case of like Leicester or Liverpool or Chelsea, I'd be like Leicester all day plus one of the others. You know,
if Leicester did go above Chelsea and Chelsea dropped to 5th and then won the Champions League final, does that doesn't affect West Ham in any way, shape, or form, does it?
Say again. If Chelsea win the Champions League,
yeah.
So if Chelsea win Champions, so whoever wins the Champions League gets automatic qualification into the Champions League next year. Because we're getting Europa League, it doesn't make a difference for us. And Chelsea, their Europa League spot or anything would just disappear. They would just get Champions League then. And so we would be the English team in the Europa League until inevitably one of them goes out in the group stages and they drop down. Mason, they are on Sky One, not Sky Sports 1, Sky 1. Yeah, so no, Champions League, it would mean England would have 5 Champions League spots. One of them would be Chelsea, who would be outside the Champions League, and then the 4 people in the top. And if one of the people who were in the top 4 won the Champions League, it would still only be the 4 people in the top who would get the Champions League and not one extra.
Okay,
so it doesn't make
so like 7th will still get the
Conference League,
the
Europa
conference European. Yeah, so it wouldn't go down to number 8 and number 7 go into Euros then.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter because we're winning 2-0 right now. Leicester have to get, for us to not get Europa League right now, Southampton have to score 3 goals in the second half. 3. Yo, it's happening. It's happening. I don't want to say it's happening, but it's happening.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I'm just chuffed that we've got plus goal difference. We never got plus goal difference.
I know, it's wild, isn't it? It's wild. It's wild. Half time, ladies and gentlemen, and it is West Ham United 2, Southampton 0. A double from Pablo Fornals firing us currently into the Europa League. Jeffrey, Charlie, will you be making a different Europa League themed banner and score those games next season? Yes, probably. But that's next season's problem. Today's problem, I don't think about, as Gonzo makes videos as well, so he'll attest. You don't think about thumbnails ultimately until the last possible second.
There's no thumbnails.
Exactly. So will I think about it? Yes. Will it happen? Probably. But I'm telling you now, it will happen maybe the day before the Europa League match. If that, probably longer than that. Gonzo,
go and urinate, my friend. Go and urinate, and then hurry back because I need to do it as well, but not at the same time as you.
Thank you very much.
Hello, Ray.
Hey, Gonzo. Long time no see. You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. Hello, chat. Well, that's good, isn't it, Ray? Happy?
Yeah, I'm more than happy. I said to Charlie earlier, I said we'd probably be 2-0 up before half time. So I feel really confident.
Well, I'm sure you do now. We're 2-0 up.
Yeah.
It's when we go 3-0 up, Ray, that you want to worry, mate.
Yeah.
If we stay at 2-0, I think it'll be a 2-0 win.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Wait, what are you doing?
I'm just plugging.
Are you in the library? All right.
I'm at work. I'm at work, Charlie. I'm at work.
Gonzo, you're drunk at work. You don't even know who I am. You're in the office. Yeah, hello. You know when you leant back then? I thought you were going to go the whole way, actually. Yeah, see ya. Bye. Well, I tell you what, I thought that was a little bit squeaky at the start, has to be said. They were coming at us, and then our prolific finisher extraordinaire, Fornals, comes and makes it 2-0. I don't know if you know that Tottenham scored, right?
Yeah.
So that's 1-1, obviously. Everton are getting thumped, which is a bit of a shame, really, because actually we could have had a situation whereby we get Europa League, Everton got the conference, and Tottenham didn't get any European football at all. Unfortunately, we might have to. I'm not going to get cocky, actually, but we might have a situation where Tottenham are relegated to the Conference League. And I've got my mate Nick over as well, and he said Lingard won't go to Tottenham, will he? I said, well, to be fair, why would anybody, it's a really high profile player, sign for Tottenham when there are 6 much better teams in the Premier League who have better European football to offer, namely us as well.
Do you know who the link is we're going to get after the game? You know?
I don't know anything.
Oh, right. Apparently, there's a transfer going to be announced after the game.
No, I know that. I just don't know who it is.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah, I know. I've heard of the I've heard the suggestion, but I don't know. If it's not a major one, don't be surprised if it's somebody like, like we signed that Alves from Silkeborg. It'll be someone like that, or a young player. Gonzo, this Rob Willis. Hello, Rob. Let me pop this up there, my old son. Gonzo, do you know how much we get for the Europa League? I'll tell you what I do know. 2.9 million euros just for being in the group stage. and then it is €500,000 for each win at the league stage, €250,000 for a draw, €100,000 for a loss. And then and then there's a prize for top of the league in the group stage, and then second place, and so on and so forth. So, I mean, it's lucrative enough to make it worth it, Rob. If you go all the way to the end, which is loads of games, get 25 million or something like that. But obviously, I don't think it's probably worth about 10 odd million to us overall, at least. Hello, James. Thanks for the £2, me old son. Is it Lossic? I don't know, mate. I don't know. I love you too, but I don't know. I wish I could tell you. I really do. I was the same as anybody else. I've got no in the know on this at all. And I'll tell you what, if it was Lossic, people wouldn't be saying it's not a big transfer. That would be a massive transfer for us, mate. Anyway, I hope you are well. I hope everyone's in the chat as well.
Gonzo, I've got a question. Do you reckon you'll be able to get to any games in Europe next season? I know you got kids and everything, so it'll be a bit difficult. But
I don't know. I actually don't have a passport at the moment. I do, but it's old. I look young with hair and muscles. Actually, there's no muscles. There's never been any muscle. There's never been any muscle.
So you look the same as you do now.
I do. So it's a different bloke. Basically, it's a different bloke, isn't it? And Ray, I'm gonna. I would certainly try. I wouldn't go to Azerbaijan. No, I've got anything against Azerbaijan. I don't know anything Azerbaijanian. Azerbaijanian?
The land
Is
of
that
fire.
what you call them?
The land of fire.
Is that what you call someone from Azerbaijan, an Azerbaijanian?
I don't know, but I'll say this: their entry last night in Eurovision got a little bit hard done by. Maybe I thought it was going to do better than it did.
Really?
I'll just put it out there.
Yeah. Let's go with Kazakhstan. Actually, if you're from Kazakhstan, are you a Kazakhstanian or a Kazakhstani?
I think you might just be Kazakh.
Oh yeah, you're right. I've overcomplicated it. I don't know why did I do that? I don't know. It seemed like the right thing to do at the time.
I did geography GCSE. I can come in and help you out in these.
Thank you. Is Gonzo talking about Narnia? Abazajani. Is that Abazajani? It feels like there should be a Z in there. Abazajani. Anyway, I'm not going there. If there's one in Scotland or something, I'll probably go. Actually, it's a bit far. I'll probably fly to Scotland. Don't need a passport. Don't need a passport yet.
What kind of idiot would go all the way from Scotland to the south of England to watch football? What kind of moron would do that on a regular basis? I don't know.
There's some weirdos around, Charlie. That's all I'm saying. There's some really odd people that do such things, Anyway, I've got to go. I've got to go. I'll be back to do the review afterwards, obviously, because you don't do the review before or during. I've had a couple of drinks as well, if the truth be known. I'm going to have a couple more. So the review could be messy. Really, very Lionel,
Let me know when you're ready to go, and I'll make sure to end my stream and send everyone over your way. Thank you, Gonzo. Appreciate it. Enjoy the second half.
Charlie?
Just before you go, score prediction?
Me?
Yeah.
I said 3-0. I stick by 3-0. And I'm happy Abazajanians to you both.
Well, enjoy yourself. Ray,
I'm definitely going to go. I'm going to go to a couple of games away.
I like the idea of it. I almost certainly won't because you know how poor I am, but I like the idea of it at least. Yeah. I like that. What I'm like.
I'll try and do a match day filming as well. The whole travel and that, and see if we can put it on.
Little cheeky vlog.
Little vlog.
So, people, we are 2-0 at half time. Pablo Fornals, dreams of Pablo Fornication, double. What are your score predictions now? Ray, you were bang on. You said you wouldn't be surprised if it was 2-0 at half time. Are you sticking with the 3-1? I'll tell you now, I am.
Yeah, I think it's. Yeah. Yeah, I reckon they're going to score. I don't think they score first. I think we will score and then they will score. I think that'd be good time all round,
Yeah, I think I'll be. I think. Listen, we're in perfect position now to do this. Hopefully, We don't go wild in that second half and lose it. But as Freddie asks here, guys, do you know if Everton win and we lose, we'd still finish above them because of goal difference? Yes. It's Tottenham are the bigger threat, but at the same time, Tottenham are winning 1-1. So if Tottenham win, then we need at least a point. It's less Everton we need to be worried about and more Tottenham. Still, what's the chat saying? We're getting 3-0s, 4-0 Pablo, just big dubs all round. I still think we can win 4-0, 4-1 final result. Crazy Cam is due at the game today. He's at the boats. I don't think he has a ticket for the game, but he's down on the boats. Big plays. Pablo hat-trick would be insane. It would be. I mean, considering that Pablo Fornals, again, I love him, but it's far from because of his goal-scoring exploits. I think everyone else would probably agree that it's not because of his goal-scoring exploits. And so to see him get 2 like that, a third would just be... And I'm forgetting that we're legendary bad at 3-0 up, though, to be fair. Sorry, Ray, go on.
I was just going to say, that top up a good season for him. Really good season.
It would. And I would be ecstatic for that.
Yeah, with us getting into Europe as well, it might even help him with the Spanish team. He might become a squad player.
That's a fair point. That's actually a good point. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Liam says, my guess would be the signing is Dawson from his loan. That's a fair shout. With the Hoslek thing that was being mentioned, I heard it just before I came back as I was shoving a donut into my mouth. It won't be Hoslek. It won't be Hoslek, because if you think about it, that sort of signings would be out before. We would know about them being close beforehand. We don't tend to have big name signings where we don't have any clue. We might not have any clue until the day before. That's happened once or twice, but we almost always know before. So it's not going to be anyone. It's not going to be anyone major. It will be someone. My guess is it will be some random youth player. That's my guess. It'll be some random youth player. Sean's saying we already
the Dawson one is quite a good shout.
I don't. Did we? Is that official? I know we did do it officially. Maybe I'm not sure.
So,
okay.
What random city would you like to go to? Random city, random. It can't be any of the tokens like Rome or Paris or any major cities. Some random city you want to go to in Europe.
Reykjavik, Iceland. Who's Reykjavik's football team? Who's Reykjavik's football team? Them. Let's draw them. I'm big. I'll tell you, Ray, did you watch Eurovision last night?
No, I didn't. I was working, unfortunately.
Iceland, listen, they should have won. They came 4th, and I'm happy with that because decent finish. But at the same time, should have been first. Big vibes. I want to go to Iceland. I want to see the Eurovision entry live. That's my current gut feeling. Big 10 years vibes. You know, I think it would be great. What about you? What random city would you want to go to?
I don't know. Actually,
what do you think about that? Isn't it bonkers? This is what we're having a conversation about right now. We're saying, what random European city would you like to go and watch West Ham play? Because it's actually happening.
Yeah.
It's actually happening. If you were looking for the channel in the UK to watch the game, remember it is Sky One, not Sky Sports One. It is on Sky One. Ray, what random city?
I don't know. Maybe somewhere in Croatia, because I keep hearing how nice Croatia is.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot. I've heard that a lot. We get a couple of Budapests in the chat. In the chat. Yeah, no, I respect that. There's
and when do they start? When do they announce them?
I reckon it will just be after the match at some point. My gut says it will be someone. The chances are it's probably going to be a free or very, very cheap signing, and it's because it's happening now. Do you know what I mean? After the match, it makes sense. So it could be someone from the Premier League, like Lundstrom or something, but even then, I doubt it. I think it will be. I honestly think it will be a youth team player, and I think it will be announced this evening. Was my bet. Once they get all the media out of the way for today, you lob it up. You know, that's my bet. That's my bet.
Yeah.
How about Prague? What's your feeling on Prague? Little cheeky
I've been to
Slavia
Prague.
trip. Oh, go on.
I've been to Prague. Stag do with the boys. So
Kira Koss says they want German
Can't say
sides.
much more than that.
That's fair. That's fair. I moved on for a reason. I want one of German times Leverkusen or Frankfurt. Maybe a bit boring, but good football watching cities. Yeah, that's fair. Somewhere in Sweden.
Actually,
Asks Eric. Eric,
wanna
listen,
hear-
I'd love a bit of that. I'd love a bit of that. Go on.
Do you want a funny story?
Go on.
Is it safe to say in this group chat?
Almost certainly not, but say it anyway. What's the fear? You know.
So me and the lads went into this sort of in Prague, was like a bar slash adult play area. I guess you're saying.
Okay.
Right? I had some girl come sit on my knee, start talking to me. I started touching her legs. They were hairier than mine. It just put me right off.
The teams have come back out for the second half. The camera is focusing on Pablo Fornals as they walk out. Yep. Here we go. Second half is about to kick off. I think Southampton will get us underway. I think we started in the first half. Hammer's chat's gone blue. It's always been blue. It's just Ray specifically. He's a wild man. Remember, hey, if you want more than this, 2 Spanners, 1 Hammer, the Hammer's Chat Patreon exclusive podcast. Link in the description below. Click on it, have a little gander, see what you think. Yeah.
Is Rebecca doing the end of season show with us?
To be honest with you, mate, I haven't organized anything as of yet. I'm hoping it'll be tomorrow, but we'll see. Hey, if you're going away to watch the second half, enjoy the second half. Have a grand old time. We'll be here live until full time, celebrating the fact that we're actually going to get Europe. And then full time, of course, Gonzo will be back to do his live review. Subscribe if you're around here, like the video, all that good stuff. Yeah, I haven't organized it yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get there. We'll be fine.
You know,
so the question was I asked earlier. Oh,
lay it down.
Oh, when's the draw for the group stages?
That's another good question. I don't actually know. Actually know.
That'd be an exciting day for us. It's normally the day after the Champions League, isn't it? Is that right? Or have I just made that up?
Never pay attention because we're never in it. I never ever pay attention to when the draw is. Like same with the Champions League. It's like people go, "Oh, when's the draw for the Champions League?" I'm like, "Bro, I don't even know. I don't pay attention." Good opportunity for Southampton. Shot deflects away. West Ham get it away. Good. Get well in, boys. Well in. Sean saying August sometime.
Okay.
Hammers down under. That's the vid that demonetized, or however you spell it. Listen, we'll see how it goes. Hope not. Yeah.
I'm going to start looking at the other leagues now and see who's going to be in that draw, because that'd be exciting. We can.
It's the exciting thing to do, isn't it? So now we're here. Yeah. Now we're in that zone. It's exciting to be able to look at it. If you could draw one team to face, who would it be?
I don't know.
Not say it can't be like, obviously it can't be Real Madrid, Barcelona, those sort of big teams who will get in Champions League. Yeah. Like you could. Who do you reckon?
I don't know, to be honest. I need to have a look. I need to see who's in that, and maybe we will do that on the 2 Spanners, so we can have a look at the teams and say who we'd like to see. And if people want to join and be a patron, maybe that's what they could do.
Maybe it's what you could do. Again, patreon.com/hammerchat. Link is in the description below.
Bring your Hammers Chat mug.
Bring your exactly. There we go. We'll figure it out. I tell you what, I've been impressed by Kyle Walker-Peters today. I thought he's played very well for Southampton. Yeah, he's looking good. He's getting forward well. He's doing lots of decent bits. I think he's done well. Seeing in the chat the word Antonio injured, so we'll see. We'll see when I eventually get there in 15.
Yarmolenko's going to come on if he does,
or Ben Rama, and put Bowen up front.
Yeah,
put Bowen up front,
or Noble, bring him on.
Yeah, or Noble, see him on, or Odebeku. Let's go wild. Won't be. Definitely will not be. But
I was going to say, I can feel that Moyes is desperate to get Noble on a pitch. And to be fair, like I would be as well. Like I want to see him on there.
I do. I really wanted it, and then I remembered he's still got an entire more season to go yet. I want to see him. I want to see him.
I think it's just for the motivation around the camp as well, because like just rewarded him for being like part of a squad player rather than the first team player that he was before. And did you see the interview with Nolan?
Oh, yeah. I saw
Nolan.
like the first like half of it. I haven't watched it all, but I did see the first half of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and he mentions that he looked at. He wished he phoned up Nolan and said to convince him to stay, and that's the reason why he's like looked at extending his stay another season, because he wasn't ready to move on just yet.
Yeah.
So,
Prof Nasty asking, was the first goal header or shot? Both were shots. Both were shots. Sorry, Ray. Carry on.
That's all right. No, I was just going to say, maybe that's made him like think of his time at West Ham and thinking, yeah, I don't want to leave just yet. You know, exciting time in Europe as well. Good squad, helps the team. Fantastic leadership. And he's still got something to offer.
It's a perfect final season for him. Like getting, because the thing is, again, we're going to need the depth. So he's guaranteed to get more game time than he was anyway. Yeah. He could get more depth in Europe. Like he'll play in Europe. He'll play more in the Premier League. He'll play more in the cups. Like it's a perfect season. And to be honest, we're going to need people like Mark Noble in the squad who are able to push and pull the team in ways that's needed when we're going to be up against it. Because let's not act like the European football won't ruin us a little bit. Not ruin us, but it's certainly going to affect our league campaign. It's bound to. It always will. Yeah. It'll affect our League Cup campaign, for example. That's another thing it'll affect. So we're going to need the likes of Mark Noble to be around, to be able to pull this team to get as far, to do as well as it can do. You know, losing someone like that season would be huge. And so it's the perfect final season for him, really. I mean, it's like to think of all the things he's gone through. Like there's so few players that stay at clubs for as long as Mark Noble has, but to see how much he's gone through, and to see him go down, come up with West Ham several times. You know, he's been captain, he's done vice captain, he's taken penalties, he's the second or third at this point top goal scorer in Premier League history for the club. You know, that might be something he breaks by the end of next season. He might have scored more goals in the Premier League than Paolo Di Canio for West Ham by the end of next season. That's a legit possibility. I mean, you're going to need people like that. It's the perfect final season for him. You know, we'll just end it. Lifting the Europa League or something. You know, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Casual, light work. You know. Yeah.
Antonio looks like he's struggling.
Yeah, he is, isn't he? If results stay as they are, Arsenal finish 7th and Spurs 8th. One hell of a drop off. Minamino hits it. Fabianski puts it wide for a corner.
Let me know what's going on. I'm going to quickly look at what's the best site to look for European teams that are going to be in the league.
Honestly, I would probably just go to the BBC Sport website and just work my way through the leagues and just see who's in the non-Champions League spaces. Although the Champions League spaces for every league is slightly different as well, so that's probably not going to help you too much. But you know.
Yeah, I was going to say they'd be a bit random, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I can't remember what they are. Header saved by Fabianski, put back across the box. West Ham get it at least out the box unconvincingly. Big Russ Boss is in the chat. Good to see you, Russ Boss. What a man. Provide us with many moments. Leicester have a penalty. Ladies and gentlemen. That'll be a big dub if they can score now. Yevon says, come on your irons. Hi from Ukraine. Good to see you, Yevon. Subscribe and like the video if you're new around here.
Hey, did you see who won the Spanish league?
Say that again. You glitched out just before.
Oh, have you seen who won the Spanish league?
Atletico.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Atletico,
brilliant for that league.
There's been Atletico, Lille were doing really well in France. There's a bunch of like teams that you wouldn't expect to be doing like big things right now. Jamie Vardy has scored. He scored his second. It's 2-1 now. 2-1. Spurs are falling.
Right, Charlie, give me a league.
Yes.
We've got Spanish, German, Italian, French, Dutch, Portuguese, Turkish, Russian, or Belgium.
Give me German, please, sir. Can I have German?
German. Frankfurt or Bayern Leverkusen, that one.
By Borussia Mönchengladbach or by
No,
Leverkusen?
not by Leverkusen.
Hang on.
That's who's in there.
Wait, Tom, how do you pronounce it? Is it Gladbach or is it by Leverkusen? How do you pronounce it?
It's different teams, I think, isn't it, Charlie?
Okay, thanks, Tom. Anyway, yeah, so it was. I think it was by Leverkusen.
Well.
Who's gonna kick it out?
Well. What is
I was
this?
tempted. I can't act like I wasn't tempted.
Well. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? How are we all?
Tom, if people keep asking me where the hell you are, where are you? Tell the people.
Well, I've just been doing my own thing. I've just seen that Jamie Vardy's just scored for Leicester to make it 2-1. I've just been enjoying the Bastard Hammers the last few weeks. It seems that ever since I departed the watch-alongs, that we started winning games. So
yeah, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. How would I describe you?
An enigma.
The legend of FIFA, isn't he?
I'd go bad luck. I'd go bad luck charm, but we can move.
Bad luck charm.
I'll do it if you won't. People, do you like FIFA? I don't care. Subscribe to Athos32 anyway. You watch it. You click on the videos. You like them. You get involved. That's the point here. Okay, it's not. You know. If you like. Not you look. Do you enjoy Huang He-chan? You all know who he is. We got linked to him. Therefore, you go and you have a look.
Listen, all I'm going to say is it's a pleasure. It is a pleasure, and of course, it wouldn't be right of me coming back in and joining you two without saying a special hello to one and only. Come here. She's been in the wars the last week or so, as she has many patches to her. I've lost my headphone, and there she is. The legend of the watch-alongs is back, ladies and gentlemen. She has missed you all. She has not missed my screaming and my getting angry, but she's full of patches at the minute. Bless her, because she's got some things wrong with her. I probably shouldn't be holding her like this, to be honest with you, so I will put her down. But there you go. She's the legend is back.
So Tom,
Is she okay though?
Yes, we found out she got like elbow dysplasia and stuff, which she's had since she was a puppy, but we've only sort of just found it out now. So she's had a few tests and some steroid injections done and stuff. That's why she's looking a little bit patchy at the moment. It's nothing that I have done. I haven't just taken my razor to her at night or anything like that. I promise.
So Tom, you're back on the watch-alongs, which means you know what we're about to do.
Yes.
What's your top 3 favourite cereals?
Oh, number 1 is easy. That is wheat. Oh, Jared Bowen. That is not a type of cereal, but Jared Bowen. Little
and I'm not interested in football. Do I look like someone who's interested in football?
I will take my shirt off again. It's got to be Wheato's number 1, Chocolate Pillows close number 2, and then
very, very heavy chocolate selection.
And then and probably Crave. Loving a Chocolate Pillows-y type Crave stuff. Beautiful stuff.
Very, very heavy on the chocolate.
Yeah, well, that's the reason I look like I've put weight on, because I've been eating too much chocolate.
I'm not.
Since the last time I've come back on here, at least I put a few pounds on you. What of it? I let my hair grow out. I'm looking a bit like Jack Grealish, right? What of it?
I'm not saying you're wrong, but I am saying there's a heavy chocolate.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? They're fair options. They're fair options. Let me pitch this way, right? You're going out. You're walking down the main.
Yes.
You're walking down the high street. I wouldn't say where you
Yes.
are, because there's naff there. So
That's
I'm not
very
talking
true.
about there. I'm talking
Very
about
true.
somewhere where there are other shops, other food shops. Okay, we're talking McDonald's. We're talking Burger King. We're talking KFC. We're talking there's an Italian. There's an Indian place.
Give him the will.
Whatever you're vibing, they exist there. Whatever you're vibing, they exist there. All of the shops. There's a
Give him the
Greg's.
will. Give him the will.
Give him the wheel.
Off the wheel. Yes. What is this? What is this new thing I have?
Okay,
Ray, what have you been doing in my?
I'll give him the wheel. Let me pull up the wheel.
Spanners thing. It's a spanners.
This is a spanners thing. I'll pull up the wheel. Give me a minute. Give me a moment. Give me a moment, ladies. Of course, if you don't know what the wheel is, that means you're not on you haven't watched 2 Spanners, 1 Hammer, and you're not a patron. And I respect
Join the
that.
Patreon. Join the Patreon, guys.
But all I'll say is this: then you don't get to see the wheel on a
Bring
regular
on
basis.
the wheel.
The wheel is coming, ladies and gentlemen. I just have to mute my West Ham stream because otherwise we will get
Copyright claims and that.
we will get killed. By copyright. Tom,
Bring on the wheel.
allow me to show you the wheel. It is if I press this button, then I press this button, then I do this. Hang on, give me a second. Then I press that, then I press this, and I go bang. The wheel, ladies and gentlemen. On here,
The wheel.
we have, of course, all of the different food places you can find in the UK. Tom, I'm going to spin the wheel, and wherever it lands, you have to tell us your order. And then Ray, look at Ray. Ray's a judgmental man. He might not be.
His internet quality is not great. I'm not going to lie.
He won't listen. He's not even in the same city he actually lives in. But he's a judgmental man. That's the point.
Is he not?
And he knows his food. So Tom, after 32, are you ready to spin the wheel?
Spin that wheel. Yes, big music. Love that. Oh.
Nando's is the selection.
Round of applause for Nando's.
After 32,
What
what
am I
would be your
ordering?
Nando's selection?
I don't know the Nando's menu off by heart. If I'm going to lie, is the butterfly chicken? Yeah, but with the hottest variant of the sauce, because even though it's the hottest one at Nando's, it's not incredibly hot. It's actually quite tasty. A little bit of rice. Love a little bit of rice at Nando's. Love a little bit of chips at Nando's. And then if I'm feeling extra saucy towards the end of the meal, a little bit of frozen yogurt. A little bit of frozen yogurt, bottomless Diet Cokes. We go with that. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Ray Borum.
Too spicy for me, too hot. I don't know. I'm
It's
a medium
not
kind
that
of guy.
spicy. Has Arsenal just gone above Spurs in the table? I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Look at me. I'm back. I'm feeling it. Ray, fuck off. This is mine. Mine and Charlie. We're back in here now. Get lost, Ray. Come.
This is what happens when people get above their station. Okay, this is what happens. Is that I have the power? And I'm joking. So what? So you're saying too spicy, Ray? You're saying too spicy, that?
Yeah, my butt can't take it.
I know. Look at the last time that Ray had a curry. He shat it out, and his hair blew off.
He's not wrong.
My word. So Spurs are going to be missing out on European football. That is hilarious.
From Super League to underneath Arsenal.
After the year that Arsenal have had as well, and Arsenal potentially finishing above Spurs, that is hilarious. And then Chelsea obviously have now been knocked out of the thing. Anyway, listen, I'm getting too involved for this. I just wanted to come back. See, it was the final game of the season. I haven't even looked at the chat.
Hey, Tom. I'm
Is there-
working.
It looks it. Can I say hello? What's up to the chat, Charlie? Sorry, I'm getting big watch along vibes here. Can I say hello to chat or no? Am I allowed? Yeah.
No, you can't. That's what happens. It's just-
That was so savage. So savage.
You've destroyed me, Charlie.
Go on, I'm sorry. Go on.
I don't think I can after that. That is absolutely.
I promise I
ruined
won't
me.
click anything. My hands are off. Look, you can't see me, but my
I
hands
can't
are
see that. I
My
can't see
hands
you.
are no longer on the thing.
Peach, I know you're in here. James Gunn, I know you're in here. Eric, Migsy, just James, Rebecca. Who else have I seen that was always around at the time? Clips is in there. Sunny Day in Norwich vibes, exactly. Jeffrey Stelly, all you guys that were there since the beginning, actually. It's incredible to see what it has turned into, realistically, the amount of people that we've got in here now. But thank you for sticking with Charlie. I know it's been a bit weird having Ray on, but it would be when you have Ray on co-hosting things, I know. But I miss
unlimited power.
every single week. Don't think I don't miss and being around you guys every single weekend, because we had some great moments with the Spurs game and stuff that will go down in watch along history, I'm sure. And I do miss every single one of you. But I thought I'd quickly just jump on with Charlie and say hello. Seeing as it was the final game of the season, some of you I see in the comments every single week are asking Charlie, "Where's Tom? Where's Tom? Where's Tom? Where's Maisie? Where's Maisie?" Shit happens. I won't go into too much detail on the stream, but lovely to see every single one of you. Miss you all. And Charlie and Ray both done an outstanding job. What a season it's been for the watch-alongs. And hopefully, even when fans are back, this can continue and it can keep growing to where it has been the last few weeks. So shout out to Charlie, shout out to Ray, and shout out to all of you watching at home. All of you watching at home. Love you all. There we go.
But your Nando's order wasn't very good, though.
I'm sorry. I'm
The
sorry.
problem here is your Nando's order wasn't very good. I mean, look, if you, I can spin the wheel one more time.
Okay, go on. Just do. All right, last one.
Let's try and get you to redeem yourself,
God.
because you know.
And also, I'd like to say, how am I getting so much credit for the watch along? And I never really hear it. It's all Charlie.
Oh no, of course it is. Listen, I've come in some weeks, and then Charlie has literally done it by himself, and it is. He's done a sterling job, an incredible job. Like I said, it's not. Some of you will think when you come in here and you banter off, or when we were doing it and we would get into arguments with people and stuff. I was saying about you shout like you're having a midlife crisis because your wife had left you and everything else. Like it's not easy to sit in front of the camera for 2.5, 3 hours and then accidentally cock up and say something stupid. So Charlie literally every single week does an incredible job of sitting in front and talking to you guys and being there and stuff. And he is, without this, where would you guys have been the last few months, basically? It's been incredible. So yes, shout out to Charlie. Anyway.
Are you ready to spin the wheel?
Come on in. One last go and I will depart.
Say the words spin that
wheel.
Yeah. Watch it land on Nando's again. Oh, okay.
This is beautiful.
Solid chance to redeem yourself. This is
Okay.
doable.
Lamb booner, prawn booner. No, I'm joking. Two different ones. First one, when I was growing up, chicken tikka booner, pilau rice, onion bhajis, absolutely beautiful. However, recently moved into a cheeky bit of a chicken tikka pathia, which is absolutely beautiful. Again, pilau rice, beautiful. Always the onion bhajis, maybe even a little bit of peshwari, a little bit of garlic naan sometimes. See what tickles my fancy. Sometimes I want different things when I go in there. But always washed down with a side of cobra. Always.
Good order.
It better be, because it's the only thing I ever order at the Indian.
Done.
Right. Anyway, love you all. Charlie, you are an amazing host. You're an amazing person. You are my brother. I absolutely love the arse off of you. Ray, I love you too. I'm only joking.
Unfortunately, we're not keen on you. There you go. See you later, Tom. Everyone subscribe to AFS32. It exists. That's, if you ask, that's where it is. It's FIFA videos. What more to be said? But also, just go anyway. Come on now. Even if you're not into FIFA, I don't even play FIFA. I don't even have a copy of FIFA anymore. And yet I am subscribed. So come on now. Ray, my streams died during that. That's why I did.
He was savage doing it. Oh, it looks like Ben Rama's coming on.
I saw the word Ben Rama. I have lost my stream, so that's why I spun the wheel twice, because my stream has died. So, trying to get that back.
I'm surprised Noble's not coming on first.
I still thought it was Ben Rama. I don't know what the time is, but
65 minutes right now, almost 66. He hasn't come on yet.
That's close.
What did you say? 69.
I didn't set 69. I didn't sell it. I gave it away. There's a difference. Yeah, I said 69.
He swapped it for some chicken nuggets.
Yeah, you act like that's a bad choice.
No, I'm not. I'm not acting
that's a bad choice. Come on now.
It's only a bad choice if it's a box of 6 and not a box of 20.
I respect that. What about a box of 9?
Oh, nah.
Nah.
For FIFA, it's got worth a box of 20.
Okay.
Like technically, maybe even 2 boxes.
That's fair.
That's like how much is copy? It's like
I must have bought it. When I bought it, it was like 50 or 55 quid or something. It's probably 50 quid.
How's your stream? Has it come back yet?
It has. We're back in the zone.
What minute are you on? Are you ahead of me still?
I'm on the 68th minute currently. 67, 49, 50, 51. Even I heard that. What was going on there?
Come on.
Can I borrow you for like 30 seconds, please?
You can. I'll be back in 30 seconds, Charlie.
No worries. Mikel Antonio coming off. The London Stadium rises to chant his name over and over again. Migsy, correct. Thank you very much for bringing the big note. And on in his place is Saeed Benrahma. I suspect Bowen will probably take up the position up front and Ben Rama out wide. I suspect. I don't know. We'll see. But Mikel Antonio takes his bow after another very, very good season. Two unbelievable seasons in a row from Mikel Antonio. And you can't downplay the importance he's had on this team. If we're being real about it, he has been one of the main driving forces of the success of survival last year and then success this year. And that can't be downplayed. Even for someone like me who doesn't super like, who has a lot of criticisms of Mikel Antonio as a footballer, not as a person, he's a beautiful man, a wonderful man. Even you look at it and it's just a fact of life about how good he has been. Mikel Antonio there, stepping off. I was close with my substitution. I was close, but it wasn't close enough. Wasn't close enough. I also said, I think I said Bowen, but we'll move on. We'll move on. We'll move on. Redmond tries to drive it across. Ings can't convert, and it ends up going wide. Let me know when you're good, Ray. Wave when you're good, and then we'll bring you back. Okay, Ray's here.
Who's going off? Oh, Antonio.
Antonio has come off, and Saeed Ben Rama has come on.
Oh, the 68th minute. Oh, so
very close. That was very close. Has Brandscoombe? How have we been, Charlie? Yeah, we've been decent. After that first 30 minutes or so was shaky. First 25 minutes was certainly shaky. Southampton were a better team. They were creating good chances. They were all just falling to Kyle Walker beaters, unfortunately for them. But they were decent. But since then, we've certainly stepped up. We've certainly stepped up again. I think second half I've not watched tons of it. I've been busy doing wheels and stuff. but you know. In fact, Ray, hear me out. Are you ready for this?
Go on.
Do we do a wheel and get the chat to answer?
Yes.
Let's do that. Let's get, ladies and gentlemen.
Just before you do that,
yes,
I'm just going to say, like, I'm kind of glad Moyes has done this substitution with Benrahma coming on, because he says to me he's not going defensively.
True.
He's not thinking
True.
let's respect the point, is he, at the moment, or respect the points?
That's a fair point. I hadn't thought about it like that, but that's a fair point. That's a fair point. So what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, because it's end of season, we'll do an end of season treat. We're going to spin the wheel. This is the wheel. If you didn't just see what it does, we spin it. And then whatever it lands on, whatever location it lands on, you have to tell us your order from that shop or from that type of restaurant, okay? And then Ray's a judgmental man. Ray's a judgmental guy. He's going to judge you. We're going to go through your orders. We're going to see what you feel. If you don't want to put your order in, that's okay. But Ray, are you ready to spin the wheel?
Let's spin that wheel.
There we go. We'll get the music involved. Has to be involved. Oh, it's Burger King. Burger King is the place, ladies and gentlemen. What is your order from Burger King? Whenever I see the word Burger King or hear the word Burger King, Ray, I think back to, do you remember when there was a chicken shortage at KFC? Yeah. And there's that really famous clip of the woman who was driving outside the KFC, and they did like a vox pop on the news of interviewing her of like how she was dealing with the chicken shortage, and she went, "I've had to go to Burger King," as if it was like the worst possible thing in the world. Beautiful clip, one of my favorite things I've ever seen. I've had to go to Burger King. Can't not think about it. Ray, you ready for some judging? You ready for some judging some Burger Kings? Ready for judging some Burger Kings?
Yeah, let's get some comments on who's
we have.
What.
Okay, I'm going to put this one. I'm going to put this out here first. It's not an order, but it's an opinion. Sean says, "I'd rather eat shit than a Burger King."
Oh,
what do you think?
I can't disagree.
Okay, go on.
I can't disagree.
Go on.
Well, I actually quite like the burgers from Burger King.
Oh, okay.
I'm not the fries kind of guy, but the burgers are actually better than McDonald's burgers.
Do you know what? I would agree. I would certainly agree with the burgers being better. I like Burger King for a start. I'll say this. I like Burger King. I'd certainly agree with the good free kick in a good area, by the way, for West Ham. I'll tell you if it goes in. I like the burgers from Burger King. I think they're the best burgers you can get. I also really like the fries. And I think their fries are more consistent than McDonald's fries. I wouldn't say they're better, but they're certainly more consistent. Played in. Oh, so close. How that's not gone in the net from Thomas Souček, I will never know. I will never know. Unbelievable.
They're just about to kick it.
Cross came in. Thomas Suchek in the 6-yard box open. To be fair, it's very difficult for him to get onto it, but a little bit more direction. You imagine that's in. All right, first order. Crazy Cam 2004. Chicken Royale with bacon, chips, and water. Ray, judgment.
Is the chicken royale just chicken with lettuce and that? I don't think I like that. Oh, that was close.
Ray, I'm going to show you this quickly first because I assume it's someone you know, and then I'm going to time them out. Mainly because you're just spamming it. I would have got there, bro. Yeah, chicken royale with bacon, chips, and water. Huh? Maybe, but I doubt he. I don't think Tom thinks about John Moxley. Either way, I would have got there. I don't mind. I genuinely don't mind people. As you know, I don't mind people coming in and giving us crap. Me crap especially. Have at it, but just don't spam. I need to. I've got Burger King popping up, bro. I've got important things to do. Have you ever had chicken royale?
Never had the chicken royale.
I'd be interested to try it. I've never had it either. But I'd be interested to try it. Arthur Gatwood. Oh, go on.
I was going to say, with Burger King, I know their burger's really nice, but I don't really go there. I must admit. It's not the fast food choice that I would go to.
See, the thing is, I would if I was just getting something for me and me alone, more than happy to go to a Burger King. I love a Burger King. But if it was going with other people, the chances are almost certainly I would not go to a Burger King.
Yeah.
I'd probably
go to like
KFC or something else. Yeah, I think that's probably fair. I think you look at it and you say, well, they're more expensive than McDonald's. And then it's the same thing with KFC. You'd probably say KFC is overpriced because it's more expensive than McDonald's. You know?
Yeah, but it's chicken, isn't it? It's good chicken.
Listen, I agree. And it's good burgers. There's good burgers as well from Burger King.
Yeah. I've never had a burger from Burger King.
You've never had...
Not a burger.
What do you mean a burger?
Like a beef burger. I've never had a beef burger from KFC.
From KFC? Oh, sorry, you said Burger King, and I got very confused there.
Sorry.
I was like, what do you mean? I was like, what do you mean you've never had a burger from Burger King? I was like, what do you mean? I've never had a burger from KFC either. I've never had a burger from KFC. I haven't even had a good shot from Southampton. Fabianski collects it. Teller getting close. I've never had a burger. I've never even had a chicken burger or something from KFC. When I go KFC, I'm getting boneless banquets. I'm getting popcorn chicken. I'm getting stuff like that. I'd never get a burger.
The Big Daddy box was really good. They had a burger in there as well.
What about, so I forgot what's saying Whopper with cheese. What are you saying with that?
Yeah, like if I was to pick a burger, it had to be like a double Whopper with bacon.
Oof.
Bacon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Rebecca's come in again. Chicken Royale with bacon, chips, and a Coke Zero. What's your opinion on Coke Zero?
Not a fan.
Not a fan?
No. I think it's just Diet Coke without the sugar.
That's fair.
Like,
I've never actually had it, you know. I've literally only ever had Coke. I've never had any other version of Coke. I've had like a cherry Coke once, but that was years ago, and I don't remember what it tasted like.
Oh, a cherry Coke.
I don't even.
I do like a cherry Coke.
Got the word Big Mac, literally McDonald's. But Ray, what's your opinion on a Big Mac in general?
I do like a Big Mac. I do like the grand Big Mac. They've had that for a little while.
Recently I've been having that. What's the one they've got out at the moment? Is it called like a Clubhouse Double or something? I don't know what it's called, but I think it's like, I want to say it's like 2 Big Macs and then some other stuff included. 2 Big Mac burgers and some stuff included. A brioche roll. It's good.
Yeah, I've had that. That's good.
What's your opinion on Burger King's bacon double cheeseburger?
I like it.
I love it. I can't lie. We've got another one here from Rob Walker. Says XL bacon double cheeseburger and chicken royale with cheese piled together. Rob, you're going in. I respect it. Look at that. Ray's applauding it. That's how big it is. You know it's big. You know it's big. I always say XL bacon double cheeseburger meal deal. That's a lot. It's a lot, and I respect it. We got another one, 2 double Whoppers and a cola from Vladimir. Jesse Lingard through. This is a really good opportunity. Bowen's to his right. He tries to pull it across. It's just ahead of him. Let's play with.
Do you know what I like about a double cheeseburger with bacon? It's good
Go on.
hangover food.
It's
Good hangover food. I wouldn't pick it
Not
for a
something
normal burger, but for hangover.
Not something I
good.
can attest to personally, but I respect it. I do respect it.
You get on it all the time.
I have seen you drink much Coke Zero and Pepsi Max just straight from the bottle, like some sort of savage. Popcorn chicken all day long. Cherry Coke, yes please, says Peach. I love popcorn chicken from KFC. KFC, mate, popcorn chicken is beautiful.
Offside, anyway.
What do you think about popcorn chicken from KFC?
Yeah, I like popcorn chicken. It's never big enough though.
Yeah. And it's probably too expensive for what you're getting, but I really like the taste.
Yeah.
Or Nathan Redmond is wide. Side netting. He tried. He was a bit baffed. Good ball over the top from Southampton. Well worked. Stuart Armstrong finds Nathan Redmond, who just drifts in behind Soufal. No clue he's there. Redmond pulls it back again past Soufal. He's had Soufal's number a little bit today, but his shot ends up hitting the side netting. Savage was harsh. Yeah, maybe. Okay, like a fiend for the 0/max. How are we feeling about fiend? Savage was probably a bit harsh. My go-to takeaway would still be fish and chips, says Arthur Gatwood. Ray, what would you get from a fish and chips?
Oh, side netting. I do so it's just the cod and chips, or I do like the steak and kidney pies and chips because you can just peel off the bottom, dip your chips in there, can't you?
Right? Yeah. We're talking big plays. We're talking big plays. I respect that. Teller, it's in, but it's offside for Southampton. They do not get a goal back.
Ouch.
They're saying it's not even close. So having a look at the replay now. Southampton did put the ball in the net, but the flag was up for offside. Yeah, he's about a mile offside. No danger there. I don't have to make any more graphics. He was off. Let me reopen this just in case. There we go. You'd get fish. Oh, okay. What type of fish, bro? Come on, you got deep dive it. Deep dive it. Steak and kidney, big things. I tell you what. Have you ever had a Frey Bentos steak and kidney pie? They are beautiful.
No.
You can get them. You get them from like supermarket. They're in like a tin, and they're a bit big for one person. I can't lie. I'd only get them if I was sharing with someone else. But they are beautiful, Ray. This is the Yorkshire in me. They are unreal. You got to do it at some point. A Frey Bentos steak and kidney pie. The tin, you lob it in the thing. You need a tin opener. It's a bit stressed, but whoa. So again, someone else again assumes your friend. Has come back with another wrestling name. It's the Fiend Bray Wyatt and says you look like Dana White. But you obviously a successful businessman like Dana, doing big bits, doing big deals. I've got a question for you actually.
Go on.
How did the crypto stock market crash affect you?
I've just literally looked.
You were the first person I thought of. You were the first person I thought of when I saw it.
It's gone worse today.
Has it?
Yeah. It's gone worse today.
A mate of mine bought like at the beginning of lockdown or something, bought like 300 quid's worth of something, Ethereum or something. I don't remember what it was. And then like the day before the crash, he was at like 700 quid up, and he was so hyped. And then now he's down like 150 quid, and it's like not good. Rebecca's backing it, by the way. Frey Bentos is outstanding. It's flipping big place. Yeah, I do want. I genuinely when I saw it happened, when it was trending on Twitter, the first person I did think of was you.
It's upsetting and it's crying. And it's actually more than what this one says.
Go on.
And it's actually down $1,000 more than what this one says. Because the other day I was on like almost $6,000. Oh, Ben Rama hits the side netting. Oh, that's
From 6
So
to under 3.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's not good whatsoever. It's just the deepness. It's just the deepness.
And do you know what's
Sorry.
even worse? I'm actually down on my other one as well, Charlie.
I'm sorry. Danny Ings is now coming off for Michael Obafemi. For the, he's down on that as well. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. What do you think is going to happen with it?
So I don't know. I'm down $6,000 in total.
Mark
in total,
Noble
$6,000.
is coming on. 84th
told you,
minute.
I
He's
said it,
making
come on.
his way onto the pitch for Jared Bowen.
So if anyone's got $6,000 they can give me, that'd be nice. Thank you.
Mate, if I had $6,000 to my name, I'd give it to you.
No, thanks. Need to pay
But
rent first.
I have. You saw what I did to Tom. Don't think I won't do it to you, bro.
Oh,
I will kick you off. I will kick you off. Don't think I won't do it. Don't think I won't do it. Mark Noble on for Jared Bowen. Probably going with a 4-3-3 now, which means Southampton will probably score because 4-3-3 never works for us. Still Fornals forward to Ben Rama. It's Jesse Lingard. Sorry, he can't make his way through. Lingard not having another great. Russ Boss is in the chat. There's been a goal, but for who, Jeff? For who? Russ Boss has said there has been a goal. I'm no longer looking at the chat because Russ Boss has claimed there is a goal. And I'm not going to lie. Usually when Russ Boss says there's been a goal, it means it's West Ham because he doesn't usually say that if it's not West Ham. He'll say something else. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll commentate as we go. Declan Rice charging down the left-hand side of the pitch. He cuts in. He's basically one-on-one with a goalkeeper. Declan Rice hits it. He scores. Declan Rice scores. And it's 3-0 to West Ham United. I did say Big Declan would get one. I said a double and Declan would get one. I was wrong about the double. I said Antonio. But Declan Rice has done it. My God.
I haven't
Ray,
seen it yet.
It's 3.
So I just
It's
need
3.
Southampton to score, and I've got my prediction.
We both said 3-1, but you said it first, so I'll give it you. I don't need it.
Here we go.
It's a great goal.
Here we go.
Over the top by Pablo Fornals into the path of Declan Rice, who controls it, storms forward, and then one-on-one with McCarthy.
It's a great finish.
Slots it home. It's a great finish. It's West Ham United 3.
What was that celebration at the end?
I don't know. 3-0. 3 flipping 0.
Oh, I'm glad for Declan.
Great goal. Well taken.
Yeah. The defense just walked away from him. There's no way he should have got. Yeah. Like they didn't even run towards him. They just jotted back.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked it's happened, but it's happened.
Yeah, I think even Southampton's defense was shocked that he actually went in because they thought he was going to cross it.
He had all of the time in the world.
Yeah.
Like Declan Rice storming through, gets the goal. All we both need is Southampton goal to be protected.
I love the Southampton defender sliding as the ball's already in the back of the net. What's all that about?
Listen, you got to put up a show for effort. You got to put up
I
a show.
tried.
Oh, there you go. Tubes asked Declan to do that celebration. There you go.
There we go. What a cracking day it is for West Ham.
There we go. Europa League, a cheeky 3-0 win. Easy as. Who needs anything? Do you want? You can answer it if you want, and you just wave at me when you're done. Yeah. 3-0. 3-0. Spurs are now 3-2 up. So we needed a point in the end, but it doesn't matter because we've got all 3. Doesn't matter because we've got all 3. Europa Conference League for Spurs, Europa League for West Ham. Arsenal are back out. Arsenal are back out of European positions. 3-0. Flipping heck. Flipping heck. I'm actually a bit in shock. That was a great finish by Declan Rice. Ball comes in over the top hand, left-hand side. I think it's Pablo Fornals who plays it through to him. And he has so much time and space. And he's charging through on goal. And he looks like he wants to pass. He looks like he slows down enough to where he's clearly weighing up his options. And that's the point where you think Southampton's defence should get back. But they're so far away from him that it literally does not matter. He's so far away. They're so far away that it makes no difference. Insane. A great finish from Declan Rice. We're seeing the goal here from Harry Kane. I think it's from Harry Kane. He's controlling it anyway. Oh, he lays it to Gareth Bale, who slots it home. Good goal from Spurs. Mate, I'm shocked. And we are getting European football. It's 100% happening. We are rocking up to the Europa League, doing bits. Remember, we will be live at full time as well with a review. Gonzo will be live doing a review. I'll be putting the link in the channel, in the chat, for you to all have a little click on. Thank you all for joining. If you have today and this season in general, West Ham making their final substitution now, and it is Issa Diop coming on. Hi from Stows. Wally, yes, say hello to everyone at Stows for me. I don't know who's there with you, but say hello to them regardless. Hope you're having fun over there. Hope you're having a good old time. There you go.
Back.
Say hello to Stows.
Hello, Stokes.
There you go.
It's just my mate going to me, have you seen the stock market?
Yeah.
It's not
Mate,
looking good, Charlie.
So West Ham looking at this point like they're going to finish 2 points behind a top 4 position and will end with Europa League. If you had said this to either of me or you at the beginning of the season, what an insane response you would have got. I mean, don't get me wrong. When we lost against Newcastle on 2 Spanish, you said we might get relegated. And then when we won the next one, you said we'll probably get Champions League. So you might have been a little bit more believing than I would have. However, I certainly at least wouldn't have believed you. I certainly wouldn't have believed 3 minutes of stoppage time left of the Premier League's 2020-21 season. And we're ending with a big dub. Pablo Fornals double, Declan Rice. Huge effort. While Ray just says something to someone, I'll just say this very quickly. Massive thank you to everyone who's come along this season. Obviously, it's been a bit crap at times. The last year and a half, it's been rough. Let's not act like it hasn't. However, I think I've only missed one watch along this season. I think we've only missed one. Every other game we've done, and you lot have been a huge part of that. Let's be real. Whenever I speak, if you ever hear me speak about it on this channel or other channels, I always say it's our watch along. I don't say it's mine, because it is. It's all about us all having and talking together. This wouldn't exist or be what it's like unless you lot would be equally down for the stupidity that I bring. It's rough it can be very rough by yourself, but I genuinely, everyone who's come in the chat, and I appreciate it massively. I want to say very quickly as well, massive shout out to Stuart Morris Accountants. The person who linked us up, the West Ham fan who linked us up, is in the chat. I know I won't bring your name up, but thank you very much. It's been a huge effect on my life. Specifically, it meant I could actually genuinely stay in this flat with my girlfriend, which wasn't going to happen before. So thank you. Thank you genuinely for everyone who's rocked up. Declan Rice comes off for Issa Diop, the last substitution. Issa Diop coming on.
That's how you can get a round of applause, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or is it because they're selling him? That is final game. What?
Ooh, maybe that's what's getting announced after he's gone. Let's get some drama in the chat for the end of the stream. Why not? West Ham dealing with that a bit calmly. You've got 1 more minute left. 1 more minute left. My God. Right, I need to start finding if Gonzo's set up the next stream yet or not.
No, he's
3-0. Almost certainly. Oh, the monetization's been limited. Scenes, okay. Something happened on this stream and it's upset someone. Something happens on this stream and it's upset someone. Who knows?
It's not my Prague story, was it?
I doubt it. I'll have a look. Here we go. I'm just hyped, man. We're getting Europa League. It's just big. It's just big to see us actually manage to get into Europe, to see us go forth into Europa League, the group stages. This isn't no Astra Zizou. I know we like to look at Astra Zizou and think, oh my God, what are they doing? But this isn't no Astra Zizou. This is the group stages of the Europa League we're in now. We are going to be playing in Europe for a couple of months. Massive,
It's 4
massive.
teams,
The final 4 teams, yeah. The final whistle is gone. And it's West Ham United 3, Southampton 0. West Ham United playing Europa League football next season. Ray,
Come on.
who was your man of the match? And chat, who was your man of the match quickly? What before Gonzo sets up?
It's got to be Declan for his solo run, isn't it? Now,
I
Fornals.
put it. Go on. Sorry, I interrupted
I
you.
was going to say Fornals. He scored 2. He's played well.
I would also say Pablo Fornals. Pablo Fornals for me and Ray. Chat, who is your man of the match? Whoever gets the most votes, we'll lob it on there. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're new around here. Like the video, of course. Patreon.com/HammersChat. It's in the description below. Have a look. But hey, if you're going to sign up, you can wait till the beginning of the month because otherwise you'll get charged when you sign up and charged when the beginning of the month. So you can maybe wait till then. The chat is saying Fornals, El Fornicador, Fornals, Fornicator, Fornals, Moyes, fair. And then who else have we got? Fabianski was very good today. See if for the Euros watch along. I don't know, Eric. We'll see what happens. Fornals, El Fornicador. Fornals has to be Pablo Fornication. Dreams of Pablo Fornication. I think it's fair to give it to him at this point. Ogbonna, Fabianski, Fornals. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to the winner of the final match, Man of the Match award for the Hammers Chat Watch Alongs 2020-21 is Pablo Fornals. He's having a baby. He's having a wild time. 2 goals for the day. Ray, thank you so much for coming on.
That's all right. No problem.
I appreciate you being here. Again, thank you, Tom, as well. Athos 32. If you're not already, then obviously go subscribe. The link in the chat now is the one to the review. Gonzo will be going live in just a moment. Go have a gander. Go forth into the world. Enjoy the review. I hope you do. Ray, any last words?
Oh, I'm just watching the players as they're chatting to each other, hugging, cuddling. You know, everyone seems so happy. It's great to see such a united team. Like, we haven't had this for a while. Like Noble and David Moyes just hugging, Souček, hugging David Martin as well. Like, it's brilliant. Wild to see. What scenes? Everyone go and enjoy the review with Gonzo. Now it's over. It's on the channel. The link is in the live chat. Have a little click on that. The last thing you saw from Ham's chat is the link. Thank you very much once again. Everyone enjoy yourself. And well, we might see you next season. I guess. See you later. Bye. Ooh.